get to look at my amazing avatar that I have.
Everyone else can see it though on the stream.
Yep. And with that, welcome on in. Here we go. 1 second. I'm thinking if the game is thinking. We'll see. I love how everybody's not quiet. All right, so I'll put it there, and I will actually put it in our CRAS, in the CRAS chat as well.
Yo,
it's about getting that viewership, boys. All right, so just give me 1 second then.
Get that.
All right, guys, welcome on into tonight's game.
Hey guys,
we are continuing our Dungeons and Dragons campaign. A group that we had at Conservatory for Arts and Sciences, or CRAS, and they're trying to talk over me. So you know what? I'm just gonna we're just gonna dive right on.
This video is sponsored by Bumper Biff Team.
Bumper Biff Team. You just said my joke, but louder. What the fuck?
I added a beat to every word. Thank you very much.
Alrighty.
Totally original.
Okay, so who needs a recap?
I remember.
Sure.
I'll take a recap.
Yeah, let's take a recap.
Okay.
Let's recap.
Does someone want to try to recap it, or do you want me to recap it?
Go ahead, because I remember not fuck.
I remember most, but I want a recap.
I remember a door that we got that the other three got stuck at after I got teleported magically into the pits of hell.
I had chicken.
And I scaled a wall. I climbed a wall like a monkey, and I destroyed me and the other guy, Jal, we destroyed an orb. It was cool.
I do remember that.
I did fight snakes. There were snakes, and they did get fought, and they did die.
But
then they bit me, and it hurt a lot.
So yes, you guys were sent on a quest to uncover this mystery that has been transpiring, where during the Breath of Life festival, this rift opened up that let in all these weird kind of monsters from another plane of existence. So some of the representative of the Magical Academy asked you guys to look more into it. So with it, you guys were able to uncover this underground association called the Phantasmal Force. It was a kind of a place for all the dropout students or those who fell out at the academy. It gave them a refuge, a place to go. And it seemed that they turned dark and they were doing more malicious, more bad things. And so you guys were able to find its founder, Trumak, or at least the leader of it, with the aid of Zal, who was an ex-member. And with that, you're able to go into their base, take out all the wizards, rendering them unconscious, and you have captured them, and you are bringing them back. So that is where we're going to continue off of. You guys are just leaving the hideout, and you guys emerge from the sewers, or from a trapdoor up in the middle of the city.
Yes, that's right.
So, what would you guys like to do? Where do you guys want to go?
Hold on.
Okay.
Weren't we just in a sewer?
You guys were in a hideout that came out. Wasn't quite a sewer, but was an underground base.
Well, how did it get so bright? My goodness.
It's actually,
that's right.
It's still night, actually.
It is still night. How did it get so dark?
We just look at John Doe and he still thinks he's knocked out. He's just like rustling and passing out.
Yeah, he's still seeing stars. He's finally coming to consciousness.
Oh, John. Could I actually don't have any snacks. Is any food places open?
Give the time of night. Actually, with the Breath of Life and the major concert that was going on down towards the beach, there might be a few vendor stalls down there. But you guys are currently hauling the bodies here.
Oh, yeah. That's right. We have bodies.
I am hauling the bodies.
Ours.
I feel like we If we want to like make it quick.
How many bodies are we hauling?
Let's see here. Yeah, let me go look at the map.
How many bodies is Smokey hauling?
All of them.
'Cause
Bodies on
I
bodies.
think
Am
Trill
I
could
one of the
maybe-
bodies?
Trill could maybe carry one person.
There are
Yeah, no,
five
Even if they'd be
bodies.
dragging.
That's a
Okay,
lot
so
of
yeah, I'm not
bodies.
carrying all of them. I'm carrying like maybe 2 or 3.
You got one over like each shoulder.
Yeah, I got one over each shoulder. I just got one resting on my face.
The monk can take one.
I have a body.
Okay.
I'm wearing it right now. It's me.
Oh,
I'm a
Oh,
body.
we all have a body if you think about it.
Wow.
Um.
Now I have 2 bodies.
Okay,
So
so we're
what-
dragging the bodies.
One of Smokey's bodies. I want to like take the tattered robes off of it and then put them in my bag.
Oh, that's smart.
Ooh, give me a sleight of hand. Unless Smokey, you are aiding in this, then there's no roll.
I just let him do it.
Okay.
Like you want the,
No
you want
roll.
the things here.
You quite literally strip this guy down to his loincloth, and yeah, you put the clothes in your bag. So you have some tattered
Robes?
tattered academy robes.
Okay.
Do they, just out of curiosity, do they look anything like the robes me and Trill are wearing, or
They look
are they?
they are very similar. Like, only main
Okay.
difference is cleanliness. These look more ripped. These look more tattered. They're a lot more worn in.
Cool.
But that could just be due to the fact that they don't have the tailor that the academy usually has is to clean such things.
Yeah.
I love how over time the academy has just gotten more bougie, and I like we've learned that it's more bougie over time. I really enjoy that.
I have literally never seen a fantasy magic school that isn't sketch as fuck.
As well as bougie at the same time.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah.
Bougie sketch.
It's bougie yet sketchy.
Hey, man.
It's Scoogy.
I mean, we are basically a war school. Like,
This is the least sketchy magic school I've ever been to.
I think I think Rescendance probably is like searching around and kind of looks to the party and goes, I think we need to talk to Salome.
Let's go talk to Salami
I
then.
agree.
Salami time.
Salome time.
All right.
I guess it's salami time.
Okay. So, one of you guys give me kind of a survival check.
That's not concerning.
You guys,
Uh,
guys are quite literally in the middle of a city. I don't think many of you have been into.
1 second.
Yeah.
John Doe. Oh, there you go.
Can everyone
There
roll
we go.
just to see who has the highest, or
I
do we
have the
want?
highest.
He has the
Okay.
highest.
What did he roll?
Actually, that makes sense.
24.
24.
That makes
Yeah,
more
that
sense.
would make sense.
Yeah, no, Rod, you are able to. Again, you
I
live
horribly.
not far away from here. You actually know what district you're in. You're actually in the law district, which is where all the courthouses, where all the police are, the constables, and where the concert was being held. Not concert, where the festival, where Saloni, where everybody else was, is in the commerce district, which is just north of where you guys are currently at.
We are in the law district. This is where all of the police and the law people live.
Should we drop these? I don't know if cultist is the right word. Should we drop these
These
individuals with
ruffians.
with the law enforcement, or should we take them back to Saloni?
Can
I'm more leaning
do-
towards
how-
leaving them with these people.
how Rod, how like trustworthy is this region? Like, would the law enforcement be on our side, or would that end up getting us into more trouble?
What a wonderful question.
I have no idea.
Dramatic head turn. to
You
God.
would actually, your character would actually know
Would
that
I know this?
the people of this area, because again, the monastery is not far away, and they kind of are, they kind of definitely more are the checks and balances of the city, make sure the city doesn't get too corrupt. They are always at least have one advisor from the monastery on hand in the law area, in the law district, to help facilitate some of the harsher criminals and to provide kind of insight to the overall government ruling families.
Right.
So they're, again, as the constables themselves are, they're not bad, but that's it as a whole. There could always be a couple bad apples anywhere.
I mean,
We take them to Salami anyway.
all right. I'm okay with that. I think Salami knows more than we would.
Okay. Let's see here.
Could I make like a perception check to see if there's any like officers around?
Yeah, you can make a perception check.
I want to make sure we're not just walking straight into.
You're gonna roll a 7.
It's going to be
I have a question.
awful. Oh, an 11. All right.
Well, 7, 11.
As you look around, in one respect, it is dark, but it doesn't seem like there's not a lot of noise. There's not a lot of commotion going around. So your overall coast is clear.
Okay.
Are we
Then-
supposed to be? Oh, sorry. I just had a question.
Mm-hmm.
Are we supposed to be seeing like a town map? Because I see a world map.
No, you're not seeing a town map. I
Okay,
have the
cool.
I have the town
Yeah,
map
I
on
saw
my
you
end.
drawing. Yeah, I was like, you're kind of drawing in the ocean. I don't know.
Oh no, I'm not
Yeah.
drawing there. I have the town map over on my end. I actually have it like in a sketchbook,
Right.
so that's how I'm
Okay.
able to say, oh yeah, you guys are going north, going south.
Cool.
I
got it.
believe that is
Thanks.
John Doe drawing in the ocean.
Yes,
It's John Doe drawing in the
Yes,
ocean.
snowman.
Okay.
he's drawing a little
Wait, do you
snowman.
mean Sir John Johnny, Phil Doe Waffles, McButters, the traveling food truck, Bollywog Racer Ward, player of all sizes, fleets but no piccolos?
Stripper of dead bodies.
One statement.
Stripper of dead bodies.
Well, adding that.
Dripper of dead
that was
bodies.
nice. That was nice.
Welcome on in, Amanda. Welcome on
thank
in, Han.
He's unconscious.
Unconscious
So-
stripper of dead bodies.
Oh, that is. I don't know if we should hang around John Doe. He's proving to be more dangerous. We knock out John Doe again. Like,
Oh,
sleepy time. All right, then. Do we just head over to the festival? Because I'm assuming they're all still residing there as the festival's still going on.
Yeah, you guys can make your way back to the festival grounds. And again, with Rodnick guiding you guys there, should be no problem. You guys are able to get back to the tent, not an issue.
Cool.
So, yeah, as you guys walk up to Saloni and some of the other council members there, you see big old buff monk. Not buff monk, buff wizard, elf wizard.
The thick wizard.
The thick.
Not as thick as me.
Not as
Nobody
thick
gets
as you, but still surprisingly.
For an elf.
Very much so. And it's like, so Saloni actually sees you guys approach and she waves her hand up and goes, "Ah, yes, welcome back. I see that you guys are able to find them."
Yeah.
All
Things
right.
didn't go entirely to plan, but we're back.
Oh,
Yeah.
welcome back. What happy to have you guys back.
I immediately drop the unconscious bodies at her feet.
And nobody died.
All right, very well done. Yeah, dude, you guys are definitely well compensated. She goes over and goes back to kind of the council members, and again, I know I gave you the gold last time, so again, this is just more the physical exchange of the gold.
Oh, okay. How much gold were we supposed to get for that?
Yeah, it was 20 gold each.
So should we be at 40?
If you,
'Cause,
did you already have 20 gold?
How much did we start with again?
You guys did not start with gold, actually. Most of you guys had silver
Oh.
or copper. So
You
Okay.
probably added your gold last
That's-
time.
yeah,
you already
that's
added
what it- I was thinking of the silver because I was like, I feel like we had like 25.
Like
silver
you guys,
to start or gold to start, but yeah,
Yeah, you guys mostly
No,
had like
John
silver.
has all the gold, or had all the gold.
that's right.
Only person that had gold was John because of his gambling.
Oh yeah, that's
He's
right.
gambling
John,
and book.
because he's
He's gambling and book rigging.
Which
John
Gravity,
Doe, God
this
damn
is
it.
what I love him, and I'm scared too. But anyway, so yeah, you guys get the gold, and so she turns back to goes, all right, is there anything you guys were able to find? Anything where these miscreants were able to? How were they able to do these gems, open these rifts?
I found a stick. Oh,
We
wait.
got
His name's Rod.
we found a out of character who grabbed the letter and journal, and like we found quite a few papers on
That was
True
Rodnick, actually.
that was
Gravity
Rod.
was-
Yeah.
Here are these papers and these gems that they were infusing. I'm assuming with their magic.
I believe
see.
we found the cause of the portals.
Huh. So she actually begins pondering over everything. Did you guys happen to read the letters or read the journal?
I think we did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Okay. Well, there seems to be something more to this letter.
Yes.
And as you guys are looking over her shoulder, you're seeing this letter. It says, "Thank you for the essay you have titled Illusions Are More Than Just Lies. We'll be getting back to you shortly about your admittance to our illustrious academy. Once we have looked into your credentials and your special case, we will provide you with the answer you seek. You should hear back from us shortly, the Livingston Academy." And you see her go, "Well, I'm actually detecting an illusion magic based on all this. But unfortunately I don't have like the spell to break it. But I know of one man who might. If you guys want to follow me."
Lead the way.
Let's do
Don't
it.
mind if I do.
Alright. So as you be following Saloni, she's going from one tent to another tent, and in there you see two beings inside this tent. You see one, a human looking man, a little bit older, a little bit bigger, not quite like pudgy rotund, but just a little bit bigger. Again, a little bit of white hair. And you see him turn around and he goes, "Oh, Saloni, my friend, it's good to see you. Pardon the intrusion. Sorry, I was working with my friend here. I'm sorry, my friend. What was your name?" And you look to this other being, and he is a tabaxi with white grayish fur. And he goes, "It's Frost." And you see him look, and his eyes deadlock on Smokey. "It's been a while, hasn't it, Smokey?"
Yes, it has, Frost.
"I'm not sure what I should feel. Should I pity you?"
While this is gone, he's just reaching for one. He's reaching for his mace.
And
And
I like put my hand on his shoulder. On Smokey's shoulder.
I don't think you can reach his shoulder.
I can reach high.
I lift Trill.
Please don't.
And actually, you see him going for one of his knives as well. Because he is just, like, you see just a shoulder sash full of knives. And actually, even think second thoughtly, and instead you see his claws just jut out.
Quick question: is there about to be a fight that happens?
I don't know. Is there? I think that's up to us.
Smokey, please don't. Please, can we all like calm down here, please? Please, we just got done like fighting all these people in this sewer. We don't need to be fighting here in this tent.
Ain't you at like 1 HP?
10.
I'm talking about Smokey. His
Yeah,
HP
no,
can't-
Actually, yeah, I'm at like 10 or something.
So hearing this, he goes, "Ah, so you're actually useful in a fight."
Immediately grabs his mace and just chucks it at him.
All right, let's roll initiative.
Yeah, can I like step back?
Yeah, you can definitely step back.
I tried to stop this. I'm not taking part in this. I'm stepping out of here.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me
Everyone
get-
else
I
is
am
in.
absolutely going to help
Devin.
Smokey.
Devin, what the fuck?
What the hell?
Oh, 1 sec. Let
You
me
don't-
get...
Devin's
You don't
just
roll
rolling real
20s?
good today.
Like what?
Why is my
Devin,
do it.
shit?
Devin's rolled 2 18s in a row.
Okay, so let's get minis on the map here. Let's do...
I miss having my 2 monitors.
Okay.
I wish I had 2 monitors.
Actually,
Me
let
too.
pop this out.
The screen
Go
gets
that way.
screen gets filled up very quickly.
I know.
Okay.
I mean,
was-
you can take your character sheet and make it like a separate tab.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
Yeah, you can, but I don't want to do that.
you know what? Actually,
So,
hang
who
on.
all is engaging in this fight?
I'm going to
I
stand
am.
off to the side and not directly get in on this, but I'd like to put myself
So-
in the initiative.
Percentage. Okay. This is gonna be fun.
Very much so.
I'd like it to be clear that
Wow.
I am not fighting. I am just in the initiative.
Me and Alex have a different of initiative by 0.01.
It's based on your
Wow.
dex. It's based on
Okay.
your
Hey, Eric, is there a way you guys can go in and grab your own minis and drop them on the map? Or
you can if they're linked to your character sheets, but right now they're not, and I think
they're not? Okay.
uh,
I thought I had them linked.
Yeah, they are.
Are they? Oh wait, can we drag ourselves out? Yes, we can.
Yeah.
They're not colored.
Okay.
We
I'm
can do
not-
that. After this session, we can do that.
I'm not. Where are you guys seeing that?
On
You
your
just-
like where you open your character sheet, you literally just click and drag it out.
Oh, that's super awesome. Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm
Cool.
Okay.
I wonder.
Well-
that's cool.
What color was I again? Green or something?
I
If
don't
you
think
look
we can
at
do
your
our
name,
own,
you can
yeah.
actually see it. Actually, you guys should be able to.
No.
Oh, right. I have mine all stacked. Can someone tell me what mine is?
You are a kind of green, like
Oh, wait, no.
like a neon kind of
Yeah,
green.
you're like a neon green. I don't think we can color ourselves.
No,
'cause-
you can
no, that's
mark
just adding
it.
a
You can
that's
mark
just
it, and
adding
then
a
I can
static
match it.
condition.
Yeah,
Fuck, wait. That's
I just did a green. Yeah.
I'm a yellow.
I'm
Oh.
orange.
I'm a purple.
I was telling my girlfriend, I'm like, yeah, there's probably not going to be a lot of combat this session, and we are 15 minutes in.
You're not
This
even
is
10, you're not even 10 seconds in, and already
Smokey, this is your fault.
I accept full blame for this, and I will not
Oh, no.
apologize.
I was expecting this, and I know this is completely in character, and there's a reason why.
Oh boy.
Correct.
Okay, so everybody that's in is in the initiative. I just actually need to add hint to the initiative. Which
I start the fight. I'm not even going first.
uh,
You're about to throw your mace, and Rod just comes in and kicks his fucking teeth in.
I
Okay,
feel like Smokey.
Shit
let me
out of
roll his. Let me roll his initiative now.
Get a 2.
Can't wait for it to be like a level 20
Okay,
barbarian.
14.
Oh, that's a 14. That's okay.
14.
Yeah, it's just God himself.
He just
I
is
had-
God.
Jason.
I had to make him at least. Oh wait, Zal's not in this, so let me remove him. Oh
Where
wait,
did Zal go over the table?
he's actually he's making his way back home.
Oh, okay. So he just like split from us.
Yeah. Cultus is not there. How the heck do I remove these guys? I thought I did. What the heck? Sorry. I am going to try this again. So, Rescendance is actually...
We do our best here.
6.
We do our best here.
We do our bestest to try.
We do the thing.
Yes, we do the thing.
Trill, 8.6.
If you know, you know.
Exactly. I'm not-
You'd have to be there.
Lysander
Quick little recap. My audio dropped out as you guys started this fight. What just happened? I get in, and all I hear is Smokey saying, I immediately chuck my mace at him. And I'm like, what?
Hello?
We've just been rolling initiative since then, so like, you haven't.
Well, like, what happened right before that?
Basically, you guys are trying to calm him down, saying, we just gotta fight, we just did this. And this Tabaxi just basically said, oh, you're useful in a fight? And that's where he then chucked his mace.
Cool.
So now it's time to throw hands.
Forget throwing hands, I'm throwing metal.
All
I
right.
am throwing hands.
Yes, you are.
I throw many hands.
You throw all the hands.
All right. I got his AC. Got everything going. Let me just make sure I got this in correct order. Descending. All right. So, Rod, you are up first.
Okie dokie. Where's he at? Oh, he's up there.
Yeah. Because you guys are coming into this tent. And we need like good battle music.
I am on push to talk. I have forgotten that I'm on push to talk.
How
There we go.
dare you?
Not bad.
I have walked up to him. I take out my stick and I lost my character sheet. Hold on.
That's important, not lose.
I have one spell slot left, and that's all I need.
Oh, that is terrifying.
Okay, we're good.
What?
That was a terrifying sentence.
Hee
Does it hit you?
That is a miss.
This is
Damn.
awkward. Bonus action, punch him in the face.
All right, roll for it.
I'm like, hold on. Fuck.
I'd say that's a miss.
I would say so too.
Yeah, you go up, you try to whack him with the staff. He just easily, he doesn't even step. He just slightly dodges out of the way. And you go for a punch, he slightly leans back.
He is
Fuck.
Nia.
All right.
This is
My
Nia.
turn.
Now it is Rescendance's turn.
Ooh. What one is the enemy by just really quickly?
The red one.
The red guy.
Okay. I am going to just move out of the way a little bit to not hit Rod. And then I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
So let me see. Sorry, I can't get over to the screen. Does a 25 hit?
Yes, it does. So, and it is 4 force damage.
Alrighty. And then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to run up, and then can I stab him with my dagger?
Yeah, you can give it a shot.
Awesome.
Just
what
no
would
proficiency.
that just be?
It would just be your
Just-
dex.
Alrighty, so just a dexterity roll.
Yep. Ooh.
Oh, a natural one.
Oh.
no.
You stabbed me.
All right.
I'm
So
gonna stab Rod.
actually, again, I can say if you roll multiple times to, I would say yeah, you would stab. But in this case, you're just gonna open an attack of opportunity for him,
Okay.
and he is going to make a claw attack. That is a 14 to hit.
My AC is 13, so
That
that
hits.
will do it.
And that is, I believe, grand total of 1 second here. Again, I think it did some of the rolls automatically. I'm just going to roll this one simple. That's a 2 That is 7 points slashing damage.
God, I should have used my thing. Okay, what's 13 minus 7?
6.
Thank you. Alrighty, I'm at 6 HP. And then that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Lysander, it is your turn.
Where am I?
Oh wait, he hasn't dropped his character. So let me drop his
the chicken.
Let me drop his chicken.
The chicken.
Settings.
Got that cluck cluck.
Okay, there you go.
Cool. Okay. How exactly does the new healing spell that I have work? I know it's from a distance.
Healing word. You basically say what you're going to say to cast it. It goes onto him, and you roll for the healing effect, which I believe is 1d4 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Mm-hmm. But it won't
they're
be
gonna
like
get
an
wrecked.
area over
I am-
effect sort of thing,
I'm
so
planning.
it's not going to heal the enemy that we're fighting.
No, it's specific towards whoever you're aiming it at.
Cool. Yeah, I'll aim it at Rescendance.
Thank you, Alexander.
Okay. Anything else you want to do? 'Cause I believe that is a bonus action.
Oh, really?
You just
Mm.
can't cast any other first level spells. You can cast cantrips, and you can attack with your weapon, but you can't cast any other first level spells.
Would inspiration be counted as a bonus action, or would that be an action?
At this point, it would be an action.
Nice.
I believe it is considered a
Is
bonus action.
action.
It is a bonus. Yeah, healing word is bonus action.
I've learned.
Yeah, no, it's
Maybe I'll do Bardic Inspiration to Rod, and then heal Rescendance.
Thank you so much.
okay. So, Rod, you are inspired. And that's going to bring the end to Lysander's turn. Now it's Frost's turn. And actually, beginning to see he's surrounded, you see him pull out 2 falchion swords.
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
Nice.
And he is going to make his first attack onto Rescendance because he was actually able to land a blow. That is a 20. That is a natural 20.
We might have a dead. Oh yeah, wait, you didn't
7.
actually roll.
Oh,
for
yeah.
healing.
How much should I heal Rescendance for?
It's a
It's a D4.
roll, a d4,
Oh.
and then what's your bards are charisma, right? What's your charisma?
Charisma.
So, let's see.
Oh,
here.
hold on.
You know what?
5.
Grand total. Yeah, this is 19 damage.
Oh.
Unlethal, so you're just knocked unconscious.
I'm sorry.
That's rough.
Second attack is going to be on Rod.
Oh sweet Christ. Miss. Wait.
22.
Nope, never mind. That's a fat hit. Never mind. I read the damage under it. I'm like, yeah, that's a fucking miss. Idiot.
10.
God
That
damn it.
is 15 points of damage.
I'm down.
Y'all picked a great fight. See, Troll might be a bitch, but at least they're smart.
So,
Fair
good luck,
enough.
guys.
And to end off his stuff, he's just gonna taunt saying, sending your friends to fight me in your stead. Weakling! You've always been weak. Your brother would be ashamed. And that's gonna be the end of his turn. And now it is Smokey's turn.
Immediately after he finishes that sentence, Smokey just bellows the fucking rhinoceros roar of a lifetime as he rages.
All right.
Alrighty,
So you have raged, and which real quick I will.
25, 30. Oh. So. Right there.
Mm-hmm.
And he is just gonna wildly swing his hammer.
That is a miss.
That's rough.
Fuck.
Bonus action, unarmed strike.
Okay.
Oh, please.
Goddamn.
Damn it.
Grand total?
13. What do I don't add anything to it, do I?
Oh, you would add your strength.
Then that is 17.
Misses.
What?
So you swing your warhammer wildly. He ducks underneath it deftly, and as you go in for the punch, you see him grab his two falchions in both hands and just kind of bats your arm to the side, not like in a direct smack, but in like he's guiding it away from him. And very much skilled and a very much practiced professional way.
I swear his AC's got to be like 19 or 20. I'm calling it now.
Okay. I believe that is the end of your turn. Trill.
Yes, it is.
It is your turn.
Pass.
Okay.
I will hold my action until my next turn.
All right.
AKA passing my turn.
Rod is currently unconscious. Rescendance is currently unconscious. Lysander, is there anything you want to do? Because it is now your turn.
Bardic inspiration to Smokey.
Okay.
Oh, that would have really helped last turn. Wait, where's John Doe in this? Is John?
He's John Doe.
Yes, so far I'm just watching this all happen.
Did you not join in on the fight?
No, he rolled.
He rolled. He got a 17. We just.
Oh yeah, he's 17. Damn.
Ooh.
So he should be like after me.
Okay.
Dude.
All right.
Pretty much.
So now it is his turn again. What should I have him do? Yeah, he's gonna try this. This is gonna be his bonus action. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, this will be easy.
Wait, it's his turn again?
And it is his turn again, yes.
We have two?
Are you fucking kidding me?
All right. So with that, you see him take a smite one step back, touch one of his swords, and you see a glyph just burn. And all of a sudden, two shackles come up, grab each of your arm, and hold you in place. And you take 10 points of fire damage.
And I'm down.
This battle has lasted 12 seconds.
Wow.
And again, this is non-lethal. And as you go down, you hear Frosco, at least this time you try to fight. And then you see him kind of look around. He puts his swords back away. And that is going to be the end of his turn. Smokey, you are unconscious. Trill, is there anything you want to do?
Did I just like zone out for half a second, or did we like skip a few people? What? Oh wait, yeah, the people that are down, huh?
Yep.
And Mitch.
Well,
and Mitch.
Mitch, he didn't roll initiative, I don't think.
Yes,
He
you
did.
Hey,
Oh, he
got a
did?
17.
Oh,
Yeah,
dang! I am so
17.
sorry! I'm so sorry!
It's okay. The whole fight, I've just been walking behind this tree.
I was saying, well, this is where it's not like actual trees. It's more on like you're inside a tent, so you're walking around a peg. I am so
Mitch was
sorry.
being all
I'm so sorry.
He was all
Mitch.
polite.
Mitch trying to find other things to steal.
Mitch, actually, again, there is other people in this tent. There is the human who just immediately sees all this and just like, okay.
Okay, I'm not going to touch this with an 85-foot pole.
For real.
All right, so that ends the turn, and actually, I'm going to say that. Is anybody else wanting to fight? I'm going to ask that right now.
Not really, honestly. We're
Okay.
all getting
Yeah.
beat up.
It's quite scary.
All right, with
If
that.
only someone had foreseen that this was a consequence of this.
Shut up. Character motivation.
So
Shut
with
up.
that,
Also character motivation.
his weapons are put away, and he turns to the rest of you. You see that there is a harshness, like just more on like the adrenaline pumping through him, ready in case someone else does something. Then you see him calm down, and he goes, "I'm so sorry, Ryul. I let my emotions get the better of me. Anyway, I am very grateful for the advice and help you've lent me." And he actually looks to all of you. Goes, "So sorry for our personal matter interfering." There's...
Well, I'm just like, my goodness. Well, like, control yourself a little more next time. Like,
I flip
can
him
we
off
get,
laying on the
like,
ground.
From
a
across
couple
the
little
tent.
like I don't know, not contemporary is not the word, not continental, what's the...
Well, to be honest here, he was attacked. He was defending himself.
You got a point there.
After
Oh,
insulting.
yeah, one.
Oh yeah, he,
Not
don't get me
400,
wrong,
didn't
Fucking
say.
pound
he
right
talked
now.
smack, insulted, but he did not throw the first punch.
And while this is all
Okay.
happening, Smokey is still just foaming at the mouth.
On the ground. Unconscious.
On the ground, bound in what looks like chains that are on fire.
Yes, still all that, he is just foaming at the mouth with anger.
Yes, I apologize. There is much personal history between me and him.
Out of just quickly, are me and Rod just knocked out on the floor? Still?
Oh, yeah, you two are still completely
Yeah,
knocked
cool.
out. You guys are going to be knocked out
Cool.
for a bit.
just making sure I was on the
nap.
same page.
I'm taking a nap.
Anyway,
So
take a nap.
Loney's still just here, like.
Anyway, Rule, we will continue our conversation at a later time. I would like to know more what these glyphs mean. Anyway, I'll leave you be. Looks down and you see a kind of a more understanding look come kind of across his face as he leaves the tent. And with that, we'll go back to the map.
Well, that went as well as it could have. Not.
Yeah. I have no regrets.
I'm sure you
No
don't,
regrets.
Queen.
And no, I was not eating a Snickers.
I'm eating cereal this whole time.
Hey, you're not yourself when you're not.
They
Yep, that's
Give me a
exactly
second.
right.
Give me
Oh wait. Oh, never mind.
Give me a second.
And real quick shout out for the awesome. Well, real quick shout out to the awesome soundtrack from the Critical Role Cast. They released this album for us to use on any tabletop as long as we give them credit.
Credit.
It is part of their Welcome to Taldore album, which they have left it to use for just about anybody as long as they are streaming Dungeons and Dragons or tabletop RPGs.
That's super sick.
So big shout out to those guys, and just very cool, very awesome, and I'm so happy that I can actually now incorporate their soundtrack into my world.
Yeah.
And Devin, I love the snowman. Who did we lose? We lost Roscoe. Okay.
No, I'm here.
Oh, I'm talking Roll20.
Roll20.
Am I not in Roll20 or?
I see you. I see him.
I see him.
Yeah, I see him.
I'm not seeing it. Oh wait, okay, I see him. Oh, it's because when he came in, he Nay overlays him.
Oh, gotcha.
Weird.
So that's all. Okay, cool. Oh wait, let me do that. Smokey goes there. There we go. Everybody's back as they should. All right, Saloni walks back in. It's like, well, that was pretty dramatic. Anyway, I'm sorry for the intrusion. Real talk. We have actually a letter that we think we could use your expertise with. And you see him kind of get excited. It's like, all right. Languages are my specialty. All right, so what do you guys have here? And he begins looking over, just like, good old-fashioned illusory scripts. Let me see what we got here. And you see him crack knuckles. You see kind of sparks light up his fingers, like kind of ooh ah. And then finally he waves his hand over it, and the true message appears, which is, let me get to Trumark's letter. I will now delete that. Control X, Control V. The novice says, your insight and knowledge of the Academy is graciously accepted. As a token of our good faith, here are the gems in which we discussed at our last meeting. I'm sure the knowledge and the power you can learn from them will become to our mutual benefit. For the next shipment, we will contact you on October 4th at the usual contact spot. Yours truly, Pinky Finger. Little Finger. Sorry. Little Finger.
Pinky Finger. The most intimidating. The usual contact spot.
My one goal has now become to make a pinky promise with Pinky Finger.
Wait, so
Amazing.
Actually,
is the
Beautiful.
date that was mentioned on the letter? Actually, you said I'll let you go first.
I was gonna say, talk is like, seems like actually the word Pinky Finger is gonna be the word in which is referred to trigger the rendezvous. Like everybody has a password or magic word in order to know that this is the person they are to meet. So Pinky Ring might be the word they're looking for, which makes sense if you're meeting Littlefinger.
Is the date that was on the page a future date still?
Yes, it is actually a month away.
Okay. So the only thing we don't know from this note then is what the usual meeting space is referring to.
And you hear Sloane's like, well, we might be able to pull that information from one of the members you brought back for us.
I was just gonna say that. We should wake one of them up.
All right, you guys are more welcome to take first crack at the interrogation.
Oh goodness, I'm no good at interrogations.
So I will put my tattered robes on. Can someone tie my hands?
I'm so curious to see where this is going.
Oh, I know where this is going, and I am so
I'll tie your
excited.
hands. I'll tie them.
I want to do it. I want to do it.
Oh,
This
I'm
sounds
doing
great.
it.
Okay. How can a bird... Do you even have, like, normal fingers?
I can do it.
Okay, I'll let you give that a go.
Let's do it.
Oh, wait,
Don't
wait.
tie it too tight.
Let me see if I can do this.
Make it look tied, but not actually tied.
Gotcha.
Oh, I understand what's going on here.
I'll do it.
Do it.
Is he gonna... I think I see the idea. And if this is a completely different idea, I am dying to see it.
I think I know what he's going with, but I just want to... I'm letting you guys take the reign here.
Perfect.
Cool.
So, how many do we have up here? We have like 5 of them, right?
Yep.
Yes, there are 5 bodies total.
One of whom is naked. Almost.
Put him outside the tent. No
Yep,
one needs
I know
to
what
see
your
him.
plan is. I know what your plan is.
Perfect.
And real quick, Lysander, do you see that your avatar is now changed?
No.
Ah, okay. Well, it's just on my end then. that I see it.
Done.
Oh, I see it. I'm looking at that.
Oh,
Amazing.
that's sweet.
There we go.
All right, Smokey, if I can get your help with this.
He's still unconscious.
I'm still chained to the ground, foaming at the mouth like a wild animal.
Oh, shoot.
I'd
So
say-
it's really only me and
I mean, if you could use Smokey as like, if you don't tell us what's going on, we'll sick him on you.
so
Trill
it's
and
me,
Rescendance are
Trill.
conscious.
He's still unconscious, but now the chains have dissipated from the ground.
Okay.
Oh,
You Trill and Alexander.
I'd like to go over to him and just say, really, man? You let him bring you down as a way to, like, cast Healing Word on him?
On
Smokey.
Smokey?
On Smokey?
With that, you begin to stir Smokey.
oh boy.
All the disrespects you've been getting.
All the disrespect.
Cool. Should I roll for health points for him?
Yeah, roll for the amount of health points.
Cool.
Nice.
You have a 5 charisma?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's...
Okay.
Why do you think he gets away with everything?
Why do you think exactly? It makes
All right,
sense.
is Smokey up?
Smokey,
Yes, I have
you
seven-
are
I have
now
7
up.
health.
You're stirring your, getting to your feet.
All right, Smokey. Can you
Yeah.
help me bring all these members just over to that corner of the tent over there?
Sure, he just drags as many as he can over into the corner.
Perfect. And so I like kind of like lay down next to him, hands tied, but not really, right? Alex,
Right.
how tight did you tie my hands?
Not too tight.
Okay. So I've got like the hood like covering my face, so can't see my face at all, right?
Yeah.
And
What
so,
did you do with the body that was naked?
He's outside of the tent, so he can't see.
Okay.
Like none of us inside the tent can see him.
Okay. All right, so
And
you're
so
just
he-
going to wait until everybody begins kind of waking up.
Yeah, I'm gonna like try to like poke at one, be like, "Hey, you good?"
When you poke, it just you hear. Just a slight groaning, not quite yet stirring yet.
I poke at another one, be like, "Hey, you good?"
And again, another one just goes, ugh.
I poke at another one and be like, "Hey, you good?"
This third one just goes.
God damn. I guess I'm waiting here for a little bit then.
True rod.
And you're just poking at the acolytes, not True Mark, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not stirring.
Yeah, so like my thought is Smokey and I brought all like the acolytes into one corner along with me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess like Trumock is still like in the tent, but not like in the corner of all of us.
Okay. And then the one that was stripped is on the outside.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, okay, you just poked everybody that was around you. Okay.
So yeah, I guess I'm just like waiting for one of them to wake up.
All right. Well, in the meantime, what would the rest of you like to do?
Nothing.
Watch this fucking spectacle.
Okay.
No, actually, Trill is kind of starving. Trill's gonna go find food or something.
So, okay. And actually, some time has passed. Rescendants and Rod, you are beginning to stir. You guys are coming up with about 1 HP.
Sweet.
Is it possible that I can do the Song of Rest?
Absolutely, you can do Song of Rest.
Let's do a Song of Rest.
So this is now considered a short rest, so you guys can expand your hit dice. You guys can regenerate some health here.
I wish I had used some spells. Cause alrighty. I'll use a D8.
Do any of
Are
our
you-
spells come back with this?
I want everyone. Are you kidding me, Rod?
Do I roll?
No.
Wait.
Everybody
how
that's
much-
trying
how
to
much
regain health, you can roll your hit
Oh.
dice to regain health.
So do you?
Can I roll both of my hit
Oh,
dice?
Okay.
Yeah, you can
And
roll
then they
both of them.
replenish after a long rest, right?
You get
So-
one of them back after a long rest.
Okay.
So what do I add to my hit dice? Because I didn't hit the hit dice button. I just rolled a
It's your
D8.
con, I think.
You add your con to it, so 1 plus.
All
your
right.
con.
I have now 3 HP. I'm gonna use my other
Hey,
one.
But-
yeah.
The same exact thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my other one.
Yeah, I'm at
And-
7 now.
Lysander, roll a d6.
I'll
9.
roll D6.
So now you guys all get to increase your health by an extra 4 points.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Okay, I'm just 2 below max. I will take that.
Okay,
And then you said an extra 4.
an extra 4, correct.
I am back up to max.
You get a
Nice.
heal, and you get a heal. Everyone gets a heal. I'm Oprah.
Now I'm at my level 2 max.
Oprah.
If anyone wants
Thank
to
you.
come
I'm at
get
12.
food with
I'm
me,
8
the
under my
offer's
max.
open.
I immediately take a fat with Trill.
Okay.
Take a what? Sorry, I missed
Like
that.
I just stand up, brush myself off, and then you say you're getting food, and I just
Yeah.
nod and follow.
Same.
Just like,
I'm
don't
also
talk about
hungry.
how embarrassing that was.
Just shrug. Not in a
Never talk
not a
about staying again.
reassuring shrug, but a
Aw.
shrug.
Just
But like, you guys are fucking idiots, kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Trill just shits on us.
I chose not to do that, despite probably having the only spells that could hit this man.
I don't know.
Anyway,
I hit him once.
you did. Good job.
Thank you, Trill.
You want a medal?
Yes.
I hit the man.
Man.
You immediately start another fight, we all die again.
Oh no.
Goes and tracks down the tabaxi again.
I mean, he would, but for sake of I have no more hit dice, I will not.
Valid.
If I could just have a quick reminder from Eric, did you from last session, I know you ended up going into like astral plane and stuff, but did you also, you didn't see anything having to do with like the gems or anything, right? You didn't fall into a portal again or anything like that?
No, I didn't see shit. I just got sent to the astral plane and used that as an opportunity to calm down, and then failed 2 more wisdom saves.
Nice. Okay, just trying to remember.
Beautiful.
Times. That still would have failed.
It would, just barely, though.
Would Trill, in your mind, have you ever, at least around me, gone into the astral plane due to your things, or is that something that was new for both of us and or me?
Hang on. Yeah, that was new to you. That's not a thing I've thought of. Yeah, that was new to you.
Okay. Then I think as we walk to food, I start speaking to Infernal, just kind of like stressfully asking what happened.
Oh, nothing major, just, wait, is anyone else with us? Is anyone else coming
Yes.
with us?
Yeah, Rod.
Oh, wait, we're in Infernal. It doesn't fucking matter.
No.
It's an effect of the surge that has happened a few times. It's just, minor plane shift, no big deal. And frankly, it's a terribly boring plane to float around in for a minute. No harm, no foul.
I think Rescendance
At this
just
point, this is what
sits
I
there
would,
and is like dumbfounded by how calm you were, because I just saw you, or I didn't see you disappear, but I was asleep, woke up, you were gone, and then a few seconds later you just teleport back into existence. So I think he just kind of like, I think Rescendance probably just like pats you on the shoulder and just is like, glad you're okay, and keeps walking.
Girl just gives you a nod. Where do we go for food? This is the question we need to figure out.
We can go
I might
somewhere
look
where
into
there's
that.
chicken.
It's a festival. I think there's chicken just about anywhere.
Good. Let's go to the chicken place.
Oh, we can see the icon now too.
I still think Rescendance isn't used to that yet, because on the first day we met him, we saw him absolutely down a chicken being a giant chicken, and he's still not used to just how calmly he says that either. A lot of emotions happening.
What continent are we in again?
you guys are on Cockery, so if you actually, since we're now on the big map, all the way down south.
Gotcha. Is there a Cockery fried chicken around? A KFC, if you will?
It's called America Fried Chicken. What the fuck?
Oh, okay. That you know what? I'll let
That's
you
really
make that a
good.
thing.
God damn it.
That's really funny.
And if it is
all
a
right.
thing,
so
then he
good.
can make
DM
the
Hat
thing.
is coming off for a second. I think it'd be funny if Lysander opened up the Cockery Fried Chicken as a restaurant, like
great.
at the end of all of this.
That sounds great.
That's his
That's
his
excellent.
downtime.
Well, gotta make a living somehow.
Alex now has plot armor.
Oh no, another.
You guys need plot armor.
He doesn't need plot armor. All right, DM Hat. back
We'll live
up.
on to tell his tale.
Alex is actually chicken god. Confirmed.
Okay. So
Chicken.
you guys do find a place. You
Chicken
guys
salad
walk
chicken.
in to a restaurant where actually it is the same restaurant you guys went to on the first day where you guys all met up at, actually.
Almost got beaten
Oh,
up by the person
yeah.
collecting money.
where you tried to steal food.
I was trying to just swindle for a lower price in a humorous way. I did nothing of the sort. Excuse you.
And as you go back, it's just the one man that's running the stand. As you see, there's not a lot of people. It's still an open, again, still outside picnic kind of area, and he's just kind of behind the stall. It's like, all right, what would you guys like to eat?
Chicken.
All right, we got chicken for you. Okay, that's gonna be 2 silver pieces.
Okay.
Doesn't even
Here you go.
question it.
I would like a salad, please.
A salad. Okay, that's gonna be 1 silver.
Here you go.
All right.
I will take what we got last time, the Dragonborn special.
All right, Dragonborn special coming right up. And again, since this guy is a Dragonborn, he goes, eats it right up, and hands you a bowl. This time, the first day it was a big old slab of meat. Today, it's actually like a bowl of ramen.
Ooh.
With little bits of meat going around the side. You see some mushroom right in the middle, and you see the noodles bathed in like a golden brown sauce. That is now just, the meat is freshly charcoaled, and actually when he blew the fire, that gave it the extra golden. So now it looks like liquid gold. As he hands it to you, it's like, all right, that'd be 3 silver.
Alrighty, I hand him an extra silver for staying out this late and giving out food.
All right, thank you very much.
I'll also just have a salad.
All right, 1 silver.
I hand over 1 silver.
And he hands the 2 people who actually got salad a nice little wooden box that has actually a sliding lid to it. And he gives you a couple of kind of vials that have some type of dressing in it.
Fancy.
Yeah, wooden box.
Thank you so much. I give him another silver.
Thank you.
All right.
With that, shall we find table?
Yep. Oh yeah, Smokey, what are you doing all this? Did you go to get food, or are you waiting back?
He is going to get hammered.
All right. Yeah, okay. You went to tavern.
Yep, just with all the gold, just drinking as much as possible to forget.
Is it perchance a stumble in?
Yes, it is a stumble in.
Okay. Actually, then. Okay, so we got the food guys taken care of. They went to go get the food. Okay, so now you're going into the tavern.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, boy.
Since you guys know where the stumble in is.
Exactly.
And you save. So as you walk in, you feel the magical enchantment wash over you, but you shrug it off and continue just walking on in.
Alrighty then. He immediately goes up to the bartender, just slaps down a gold piece, and just says, "Give me the strongest drink you have."
All right, you got it. And so he begins going to work, and he pulls out. Actually, yeah, we do have the menu. I want to say, I had a menu.
Where be the menu?
Originally it was in handouts, but I think I still have the PNG, so I think I can upload it. Not a problem. Let me just get here. Because I come up with creative names and then I cannot remember them. That's the life I live. Items. Nope, it's not our items. Anyway, he slaps down basically the equivalent. Actually, he slaps down a Hill Giant Jaeger.
Smokey just takes it, pays him, and just sits down and just proceeds to just inhale the beverage.
Alright, and you do so. If you want to, you can give me a Constitution saving throw to see how hammered you're getting. This first one's just, it's enough to give you a nice little buzz. So, not wasted by any means, but it's just sitting nice and warm.
He puts the thing down with a thud and says, "Another!"
And sure enough, he gives you another. Alright, So as you're drinking, as they're eating, John. All right, so some time has passed. About good 30 minutes have passed since your party has left you alone with all these members of this underground organization. And the one that was snoring is beginning to stir. He just says, what the? Oh, that's right. Got freaking pwned. What's going on? Looks over. He's looking around, and then he finally kind of sees you. You okay?
Ah, man. Goodness, my head's just like pounding.
I feel you on that one. Like back at the academy, right?
Yeah, feels like, our good old pal, teacher friend took a stick up my butt, rammed it all the way up to my head.
The question is, which teacher? And you see him kind of try to pull against the bond. It's like, oh, shit. All right, well,
Yeah, they got me too.
Yeah, looks like they got all of us.
Now, hold on.
Huh.
I think I've got a dagger in my boot. Might be able to cut us free.
Do you now?
What do you say? If I can be able to cut us free, we all meet at the usual meeting spot.
We were just at the usual meeting spot. Well, now it's compromised, and we need to come with a new one.
All right. You have anything in mind?
I don't know. I only joined shortly. I should have left weapons, but no. Dude had it right. We were way in over our heads.
You think so?
Come on, man. We just got captured. Of course we were in over our heads. Yeah, no.
Come on now. I think you were onto something there, though.
Nah, look, dude, this wasn't my organization, dude. It's Trumock's. Of course, he had to go up and try to be all uppity and try to reach further than we could. And look at the troubles landed us in.
Hold on now. This is just a temporary setback. I don't think this is much to get down on.
I don't know,
I believe
man.
we can, as soon as we get out of here, which I assure you we will, we can continue doing what Trumock really wants to carry out.
Doubt it. He was so secretive, he kept everything for himself.
All right.
Never told us anything. We were always, go here, do this, do that, kill so-and-so, steal so-and-so. We never really got to see the bigger picture.
Real just run of the muck right here.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm in the wrong place. I take my bindings off, step up, and leave.
Wait, what? The hell? And you see him go over, falls over, and he sees the naked body. So like, oh, you bastard. That's telling the truth. There wasn't, I don't think I spilled any beans. Okay, I think I'm good. Alright, well, guess I'm gonna just wait here. Alright, so, John, what are you gonna do now?
Literally everything you say in that voice is funny. I was laughing
It's
from
so
literally
good.
the first
It
thing you
is.
said, and it wasn't even a joke.
Mine or John? Mitch is here.
Mitch.
Dude, like, I love it.
So anyway,
Shoot, I don't know what I want to do now. I got absolutely nothing from that. I guess.
Just left you alone.
Do we who are eating see him? Like, how far away is the tent versus the food place?
Honestly, this is a good, like, 10-15 minute walk away.
Okay, so we wouldn't see him come out.
No, you guys wouldn't see him come out. You guys are far enough away where, again, you did basically leave him, but it's not, like, super far away where it's, like, if something horrible happened, if you guys really need to get there, you guys could.
Yeah. Well, hey, wait, did the guy say that everything he said was a lie, or? Wait.
No, he just said he didn't reveal any underlying secrets or anything like that because he had none to reveal.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a
Well,
lackey.
I mean, we know where the old meeting spot was, so.
Right? I mean, so that was...
You got that much out of it.
I guess I'm gonna walk towards. I'm gonna take the robes off and just walk towards the, just like the diner where everyone's at.
Okay,
Except for Smokey, I guess.
as you drop the robes, you see Stallone and you see a couple of the other wizards who were just kind of on the outside. Just go, all right, so it looks like they were playing careful. All right. We might try our luck at Trumak here in a little bit. But anyway, you guys have worked hard enough. You can leave some of the harder work for us.
All right. Stay in touch. I feel like Trumak, he'll give us something for sure.
We'll make him talk. You can count on it.
That's what I like to hear.
Spooky.
I slip like a gold piece in Salone's pocket.
She takes it and actually goes over to the big old buff elf, and you see her just pat him on the shoulder, and you see him go pick up Trumak and walk away.
Ooh, fun.
All right. So you're making your way to the restaurant, and at this point, you guys have dived into your food.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're having some good dinner conversation.
I feel like I want to know more about Rod, so I think I would just like, at least I would be like, hey, so what's up with you, Rod? What are you doing down in these parts?
The same thing you're doing, dude. I'm just here, living life.
Just rotting it up.
Just rotting it up. You know what I'm saying? I agree with the chicken.
Yeah, I think that's all he has.
While
I'm a quiet
all that is going on, I am just like fully immersed in eating this chicken. Like, I am just going ham, if you will.
But
You're going ham on the chicken, and it is so finger looking good.
Exactly.
The chicken just is so crunchy, so delicious, and it just makes you so happy, Lysander. And then
Exactly.
And then Rescendants, as you are drinking this beautiful bowl of ramen, it warms your very soul on this dark and beginning to get cooler night. It just fills your body with warmth as you taste the excess and just deliciousness of the meat that was in there, and you can tell it is the same kind of meat from the day day before.
Oh no.
Now,
I think
those that got the salad, you guys see the box, you pull it off, and then you look at the dressing. You pour the dressing on top of it, close the lid, and you shake it up. Then once you open it, the salad dressing is just spread across so evenly, so beautifully, and so perfectly that as you dive into it, all your friends are enjoying just this good big old hunk of meat, whereas yours is of more tranquil, more subliminal enjoyment, more at peace as you begin to feed into the salad.
Tastes like home.
Yes, it does.
and Smokey stumbles over, drunk out of his brain.
God damn it.
Actually, okay, so You had 2. I'm gonna say gold probably got you. Okay, roll me about 3 more Constitution saving throws.
Oh.
10.
That is an 8.
All right, that the second one hits you pretty good. So let's do second one. Yeah, 2 left.
12.
Also pretty good buzz though. Pretty good buzz. Like you're kind of keeping your own. Not quite pissed yet. Okay.
22.
All right. Yeah. Overall, there's a little bit of slurring in your speech, but nothing like you haven't lost your stomach yet. You're good drunk.
Feeling nice.
Felt nice enough to, if you went back to the stumble in for like with a brand new enchantment. Like if this was your first time walking in, it would be disadvantage on that dex saving throw. But
Oh, absolutely. He'd fall flat on his face and crush somebody.
It's a shame you walked up to the stumble chicken tent then.
and yeah, you walk up to at this point. Actually, at this point, you and John are kind of met up as you guys are converging on the same point. Considering this is the only restaurant you two everybody actually knows.
Got enough to drink there, buddy?
You know what? Yes, I did. It was
Great. Let me buy you
amazing.
another once we get in.
No more. I'm calling it.
Probably smart. So, yeah, I'm just gonna like walk right in.
Yeah. Are you gonna order anything?
No, not right now.
Okay. So again, you see our friends because again, it's a big, giant kind of like picnic area.
Mm-hmm.
So not hard to pick them out, especially since one of them's a chicken. So yeah, you easily find your way and sit down next to everybody.
And I'm assuming we're the only ones there, right?
There's
everyone else.
There's
It's
a
pretty
couple.
late, right?
There's a couple other people. Like not many. Like from the
Okay.
day before, the place was pretty packed. This is very much more on like people who did go to the concert. They're kind of tired, want to go get something to eat. It's very much kind of like the after party, where it's very much like after everybody's gone to the event, it's like, you guys hungry? Yeah, I'm feeling this. What about you guys? Yeah, I'm feeling this. It's very much kind of just like more chill crowd.
It's all the ones who did acid, and it's finally coming down, and they're just like, I just want something to drink, man.
No, those guys come later. These are the guys that actually left early because those that are doing acid are getting out of control.
They come in at 2, 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Acid guys coming at 3, yeah. This is more closer to like midnight, 1 o'clock right now.
Okay. Cool. Do we see John and Smokey?
Yes, you see them
Hard
approaching.
not to see Smokey.
Cool.
Hard-
Yeah, that's true.
exactly. It's hard not to see Smokey. He is blumbering around and he's a big giant rhinoceros.
Friends, hello there.
Oh god.
How you doing, Smokey?
I'm doing just fine.
Do you need some water?
I need a second to compose myself. This is too funny.
I'm going to say roll deception, Smokey, because you're not doing fine.
Deception. What is that?
It's charisma.
That is a 13.
Okay, fine. Yeah, you're just like, oh, doing fine.
I'm doing just fine.
You know what they say. Don't stop till you're proud.
What?
Charisma check is just like a shut-it-in grin. It's like, I'm fine.
I'm fine. It's just
fine.
good.
All right, I'm doing better now.
He attempts to sit down but misses and just falls on his ass.
I think at that Rescendence stands up and goes over and asks for a water to give to Smokey.
And sure enough, he just gives you a water.
Awesome. I walk back over and I hand Smokey the water. I'm just like, here, try some of this.
Well, thank you. And he just drinks it like it's another, just downs it like it's another log. Nothing.
Just there's no change of look. Just like, all right.
This beer tastes funny.
Oh dear.
That's how we trick Smokey into drinking water. We just keep telling him it's like a exotic beer. Like, ooh, have you heard of this? It's called water.
Oh.
Drink as much as you want, and you'll never get drunk.
Roll deception with advantage, because he's drunk.
Yeah. 1 second, let me get over to deception. You can make it just advantage from the character sheet, right?
Correct. You can toggle advantage. You can just click on the advantage button.
Awesome. And
Nice.
That is a 20.
yeah, it's funny.
You don't see why you don't believe them. They're your friends. They're here to help.
Give me another. Give me another.
I walk over and I'm
Hey.
like, can I get like 4 waters?
Sure
Like
thing.
really quiet pace. Yeah, and I just bring back the tray and I'm like, all right, you're gonna love these. And I just hand him down to smoke the whole tray. Like he just takes the whole thing.
It is just like he's in a drinking contest with
And I
himself.
also just grab a water off the tray, like.
He just bets it out of your head. No, mine.
Okay.
This next drink that you're drinking is a chicken flavored alcohol. It'll
Just
be
hand him a
amazing.
piece of chicken. It's just like a normal piece of chicken.
It's
Just
just
a fucking-
water with the chicken legs on it.
Do I have to roll deception?
Yes. Roll deception.
Why are we making?
Oh no!
As
Why are
he
we
tries to
making
say that, he's trying to hand you an actual thing of chicken. You're like, no, this is food. I want drink.
Exactly.
That's pretty awesome. I think as that kind of goes on for a little bit, once we kind of settle down, I think we got to ask Mr. Doe what he learned.
So, went through this series of adventures. I took this acolyte out, had a couple drinks with him, tried to butter him up. Learned absolutely nothing. So, I'd say we're pretty back to square one. Well, hold on. I did learn that the usual spot in the note was the spot that you guys just ransacked. So,
Okay.
I'm led to believe that may no longer happen, or if it does happen, they're going to find another spot for it.
What happened to the rest of the people there? Are they still tied up? What's happening to them?
Yeah, they're just all waking up. They're just trying to figure out where they are.
So no one, to your knowledge, has escaped?
not that I've seen.
So it means that the person who was going to meet up there doesn't know that it's been ransacked.
Oh, shoot.
No one is able to, unless there were others in the hideout we don't know about, but I feel like if the leader's gone, no one's going to be able to communicate with the second party.
Now you may be onto something there.
Could I ask, oh, you know what? I just realized, slightly retcon, because we were both passed out when we heard that, but I assumed someone told us.
Yeah.
What,
having dinner conversation.
You guys are having
Yeah.
a conversation. They filled you in.
Could, so you said after a short rest, that's when we get our new abilities, right?
Long rest, guy. This is still.
Oh, it was a
night.
long rest. Long rest. Okay. Never mind that.
After this, we're probably gonna sleep or something. So
Yeah. I probably want to ask John if he remembers anything about if he, like, where he went, or if he was just knocked out during that entire thing that happened earlier in the day.
Honestly, I walked through the door. Everything went like bright, like red and orange, and I just like felt super hot. And that's something I really don't like to feel. And I just blacked out after that.
This is slightly mean, but could I make an insight check, because I still don't fully trust him?
Sure. Go for it.
I just want to see if I actually believe this or not.
Again.
Oh, I didn't mean advantage.
Yeah.
I'll take the lower.
Yeah, no.
I guess you just take the first roll, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, still. Seems like he's being truthful.
Okay.
And based
I
on
think
everything you saw, there's no reason to doubt him.
There was fire in that basement.
Oh, that's right. There was fire in that basement. Yeah. That is all from me.
I'm just eating my salad.
Me too.
You know, I had a good chill time in the astral plane. I think that's enough adventuring for me for one day. I just want a salad and sleep. The sequel to Dungeons and Dragons.
SNS.
All right. So, as you guys make your way back to, because I'm trying to remember, were you guys staying at the Stumble Inn?
We are. Smokey went to the Stumble Inn. We're just at the place where we went in the first session, the Head Chicken.
Oh, I'm saying like for where you guys are staying for the night. Like, where's your lodging? I thought that was at the Stumble Inn.
I thought it was
we're
at
just
the.
at
No, we
Saloni's,
stayed in the infirmary, quote unquote, place because we got.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You guys got
Yeah.
attacked. Yeah, guys.
Yeah.
Guys still need to figure out a place for to sleep at.
They just
I-
have places.
I-
Go on.
No, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say, do they have places to sleep where Saloni is? But I guess if she's just kind of running an infirmary area, and like she probably doesn't.
There's just a myriad of tents, so if you guys could set up like your own like campsite close by. That you guys could do that.
Or we could take our money and get actual rooms to stay in.
I
Not a
think-
bad idea.
Yeah, I think that's best after our 2 days here.
Okay.
Could use an
Yes.
actual bed.
As soon as you guys are making those plans, just from all the chicken, I just suddenly just start sleeping, and someone just has to carry me if they want.
Can't you sleep fly?
Not it.
Well, we'll see.
Can we manipulate his sleep flight?
It's like a balloon.
You know, if you guys can figure out a way
Balloon.
to, I am more than game.
I have 50 feet of rope.
I say what we do is one of us holds a plate of chicken, and then the other one puts a rope on him, and then we slowly walk, and as he smells the chicken in his sleep, he'll just start hovering to it like a cartoon, and we do that all the way to the Stumble Inn.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
This
what-
plan is 100%. I'm down. Yes.
Somebody needs to animate this one day.
That would be
So that's
awesome.
my vote.
Okay.
I don't. Do we have to roll for that, or is that just impressive enough as an idea that we can just?
Yeah, it's like it's
We
an
have to order
idea.
some more chicken.
Yep. You'll order more chicken.
Yeah, I'll order like a single drumstick of his best chicken.
All right. Just to kind of speed it up just a little bit. Let's just say that's about 1 silver.
Alrighty.
I tie a rope around Alexander.
All right. We're at like. Is this around
Like
his body?
I would say like mid torso.
Okay, like is it
Just,
like
you know,
multiple
not
loops
very,
or just one?
Just one. Just
Okay.
one rope. That should be all you need. Yeah,
Okay.
I think. Hopefully, maybe. We'll see.
Okay. So you guys wait. You got the chicken in hand. You do see the beak kind of. And you do see the wings beginning to flutter a little bit as he begins kind of taking off.
It's working.
And he begins drifting towards the chicken.
It's working.
And Lysander,
Yeah.
in your
Following
dreams,
alongside.
you see this beautiful, plump, big old chicken in your dream.
Amazing.
And you're like, you're mine. And as you're beginning to follow it, it's eluding you. It's getting to the edge. Edge of your distance. You are trying to get this chicken if it's the last thing you do. So
It's just a balloon.
you do this all the way to the Stumble Inn. Everybody but Smokey, Ironhorn, and Lysander give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, boy.
boy.
Fine.
Ooh,
Goddamn.
natural 20.
Dang.
Hey,
Hell yeah.
Oh, drill!
You were saying.
Woo!
That's deserved. Okay, so I can make dex saves, but not wisdom saves.
All right, yeah, looks like. Hey,
Hey,
you made it!
You did it.
Hey! All right, looks like everybody made it. So you guys go in,
Hell
go
yeah.
to the tavern keeper. Like, all right, what can I help you guys with?
We were actually just looking for a place to stay for the night.
Unfortunately, with the events going on, we are completely booked.
expect any less?
Well, it was
Could
worth a shot.
Could I try to maybe flaunt our importance since we just did something? Could I go up to him and be like, listen, all right,
I want to see this happen.
we've had a long day. We are commissioned by one of the people in charge here to go take care of some of the dirty business that caused what happened yesterday. I think the least that the festival can do is maybe even provide us some lodging.
Hey, you could be the king for all I care. We are out of rooms. We can't just kick anybody out.
Ooh.
Damn it. I was hoping there was a secret room.
We're
Yeah.
completely packed to the brim, unless you want to crash on the table here, which I would not recommend doing.
I go up and like knock on the nearest like room.
So the nearest room is actually upstairs. So you go up the stairs, round the corner, and as you begin to approach, you hear some bed creaking and some interesting noises, to say the least.
Perfect.
Oh.
I kick the door down.
Time for John to go to work.
Oh no.
Genau.
Oh yeah.
Give me
No, we
a
are screaming
strength
that.
check.
Dude, strength is my worst.
That one.
Where am I at?
This is not going to go well, I feel like.
Better not get our stream taken.
Oh.
now.
Are you kidding me?
What?
That was a save, not a. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's a +0. We just rolled a
Oh
19.
jeez. I was not planning on this.
Oh,
Always plan for
oh
the
no.
So
That's
you
fair.
kick the door open, and in there you see at least 3 people.
How many beds?
One bed.
One bed. Shoot.
Hmm.
I immediately shut the door and go to the next room.
You've learned nothing.
So actually, as you kick the door in, you do see horns. You see a sheet. You see an elevated, and then you see another head pop out in between. That is of a halfling.
Fun.
And with that, immediately you see a magical hand go to the door and slam it shut right in your face.
Can I just leave the stumble in and go and try and find a different place?
You
Go and
absolutely
find a
can.
different inn.
All we do is cause
Grand
havoc.
total was a
I'm
19,
not
and he gets a
part of
plus
this havoc.
0.
I
It
don't
was a
want to be a part of
19 to
this havoc.
build
I
up
just
for
wanna sleep.
success, though.
I had my salad, and now I want my nap.
And
Having
Mitch,
salad.
John, as you actually get to the second door, the tavern keepers there grabbed you. So if you want to make
Shoot.
an opposing strength check.
This one is not going to be as good. Oh, jeez.
Stop! As soon as he goes to grab, he grabs you by the collar. You like duck down out of the way. Where do you want to go?
I mean, I want to go into the second room.
All right, give me another. Give me another strength.
I swear, if it's another 19.
Yes,
Oh.
finally. So as you drop down, you run towards it, and you actually smack right into the door. And this door is already. This door is sturdy. This one actually knocks you on your butt. You're seeing stars this time, and now the tavern keepers were able to grab you and chuck you out. They are breaking it, bringing all my expectations to a new
Well,
height, and I'm
guys,
loving it. It's so
I
much
tried to
fun.
get us a place to sleep.
And I appreciate that, but maybe next time don't knock in people's doors down.
I think
That's
there's
nice.
another inn down the street. I mean, we could have just gone to the next place.
But where's the fun in that?
The fun is not getting banned from a bar.
Your favorite bar.
Fair enough.
Quick question: who is holding the chicken that is basically like
Rescendence.
transporting me? Okay.
Oh,
Rescendence.
Rescendence, what were you doing? Well, inside here.
I think the whole time I've just been kind of waving it back and forth so that like he keeps moving left to right but can never quite get to it.
Okay.
Just like
This is great.
You know,
slowly hovering.
You're
give me a
right.
deck save for this.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
no!
Well, I've got a rope around him, don't I?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Wasn't too hard because you're dealing with a sleeping chicken, all right?
Yeah.
Words you
Like
would
I-
only say in Dungeons and Dragons.
I like the idea of a barkeep. Like, first off, one of the people in the party just left the bar, came back with way more people, a floating chicken. One of them just tried to kick down a door, saw people definitely not having sex, and then fell into another door. All in the span of like 5 seconds.
I love how fast stuff moves in D&D. It's like
This is about a
that
span
whole
of a
sequence is
minute.
like 2 minutes.
Yeah. I think with that I just apologize. It's like, all right, we're sorry, and then I think we leave.
After I said like I'm not getting because I don't want to get banned, I basically just turned on a dime and walked out.
Like, I do not know these people. I no longer associate with them. I am out.
I don't want to associate with them.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Now you see why I like this group. They're a lot
Just
of
too
fun.
fucking shy
It's
for
just-
this group.
This is the normal shenanigans I love,
Fair enough.
and it's not because of John.
Um,
John.
who knows the festival the best? Or just like, who would know this area the best? And like, what's here?
Technically, Trill would know a little bit, and Rodnick would probably know the most out of just about everybody because he came from just a little bit north of here.
All right.
I lived in the woods.
I'm just kind
You
of
lived in a
looking around
mountain.
for- I'm just looking around for an inn close by because, like, the Stumble Inn is called that, but it seems to primarily be a tavern. So, like, I feel like there'd be an inn situated close by to a tavern.
And say, as you actually, just to speed things up, as you go to each and every individual inn, they are packed to the brim. This is like trying to get a hotel reservation second day at NAM.
God, motherfuck.
Like, this is where everything is jam-packed. Like, You might be successful the next day because tomorrow is the last day of the festival, so people may be leaving at that point. But this is day 2. This is the height of the festival.
Back to
Time to rough it.
Saloni we go.
Yeah. Well, Saloni. Oh wait, no, Saloni's still there.
Walk of shame. Walk of shame. Like, hey guys, we failed to get a room. Can we sleep here?
And you see her kind of chuckles. It's like, yes, of course. There is a patch of clearing over there. You guys should be safe. You guys are more welcome to crash down for the night. So I'm going to go into my cushy tent and get a good night's rest. You guys have a good one.
Strip it in, why don't you?
All right. I think me and Rod have to deal with the chicken before we go to bed.
Yes,
I think we have a responsibility with the chicken.
we do indeed. I agree.
What are you guys going to do?
I
don't envy you
eventually
two.
catch up with it. So like Rescendance is like he's holding it as if he's like the Statue of Liberty and like the torch is the chicken. But like I get to the point where I can like glide over and eat the entire thing so quickly that it already just has the bone.
Okay, so Rescendance, give me one more dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
Yes!
That's right.
Yes!
Really,
And he just
chicken.
barely misses your hand.
So actually,
Yeah.
no, this is what happens is as you're kind of distracted, worrying about, okay, where we're going to actually set up our stuff, and you got the chicken in hand, you feel his mouth and just take your entire hand.
Oh, we're doing the
As there is like a vacuum effect as you feel basically the meat falling off the bone as he is just inhaling it. And you're just like, and from everybody else's onlooker, you see Rescendant's arm is like elbow deep inside Lysander.
Oh my God. How do we
There's a
always-
vacuum sound effect for this.
Kirby.
Just
yes.
Hold on.
And then as he's able to kind of regurgitate, one sec, yeah, I'll play the effect real quick. Continue.
If it's not Kirby.
Oh, it's a regular vacuum sound effect.
Oh, it's just like a normal bag. That's even funnier. It's just like a Dyson.
Just like a Hoover.
Yeah, exactly. A carpet cleaner.
It's like an old 50s Hoover.
Yeah.
Percent as you just hear the vacuum cleaner just inside the chicken. And then all of a sudden you feel like its throat like doing something weird as it spits out your hand and you're just holding the bone.
I have a full-on like germophobic panic attack.
Oh, you're
Stop
screaming, you're like, oh my god, get it off!
And while all this is happening, like, I've eaten the chicken and everything, and literally, as that happens, I land very safely, very nicely, wherever I end up sleeping, and I am just, like, already just, like, sleeping like a baby.
Oh yeah, you just collapse down, curled up, basically like a bird does, just curls up
Exactly.
on the ground.
I immediately wipe my hand all over his face. Just like, fucking take that back. God damn it. Just trying to not wake you up so you didn't have to walk. I was just,
And I don't feel any of that.
yeah.
No.
I just hope you wake up.
In your dream, you feel like just the broth and the essence of the chicken begins to fill your face.
Don't make him happier. I can feel in my soul it's not doing what I want, so I just scoff and I just like walk away.
I know I said I was going to bed, but as you walk away, you can see Trill just like watching from the sidelines.
You're watching as you set up your bedroll.
Yeah.
And
Gross.
as everybody sets up their bedroll, right before everybody goes to sleep, Rodnick, as you start to kind of curl up, you hear someone behind you go, Adept Rodnick. It's been a while. I've been sent for you. And
What do you want?
you turn around and you see another tabaxi, but this one wearing the monk garb of your order.
What? Hi.
Say the masters want you back.
I'm gonna have to say no. Sorry. Not right now.
There's much we do
Why?
need to discuss. But
What needs to be discussed?
just how you left so suddenly. The masters know you are on the path to vengeance.
My path is my own.
It is very true that all of us walk our own path. But it may seem like I may not be able to sway you, so... If anything, I brought you these. And he reaches into a rucksack. He pulls out a familiar-looking staff, lays on the ground, and then pulls out a journal. Lays that down next to it, and then finally you see him pull out a scroll. which is wax sealed with the symbol of the monk order sealed in the middle of it. He goes, I may not be able to bring you back because you are no longer an apprentice, you're an adept, and with adepts there are certain liberties you are able to take. You are able to wander the world, but just know there is always a place for you back with us. The scroll should be able to aid you in whatever knowledge you need to obtain. And the last two things are, well, we believe you should have them. They are, I think it's appropriate for you to have Master Ildrix's most prized possessions. May they aid you in your journey. And with that, this tabaxi gives you the stereotypical monk salute, where it is fist in hand, quick bow, and
I salute back.
he walks away. And with it, you are given Ildrix's staff, which is just kind of another quarterstaff for now. And you are given
Ignore that.
Ildrix's journal. And here is the letter from the council, which you can read in your own time. And it should just be in handouts, so.
Sweet.
Alright, with that, you guys all go to sleep. And you finally get your long rest! Yay!
Yay! So, we get 1 hit dice back.
Yes, you get half your hit dice back per long rest.
Do we regain HP during a long rest?
Yeah, you regain all your HP. You're back up to
Okay,
full.
and all our spell slots, right?
Yep, and spell slots.
Okay, Pog. I mean, of course I knew that. I'm a D&D expert.
Clearly.
I play a different system 9 times out of 10.
Oh yeah.
Nerd.
Yep, I am.
Aren't we all?
I mean,
Some of us more than others.
mhm.
Okay.
Vacuum sound effect.
Vacuum sound effect.
That's my response to this whole conversation.
When in doubt, just vacuum sound effect.
Right?
Does anything else happen overnight? Does anybody else have dreams or anything like that?
say for you, I'd say Rescendants, within your dreams, you feel the darkness, you feel kind of the overall chaos energy. And as you actually wake up the next morning, as you look at your arm, you do see almost like a crystalline aura beginning to emit from your arm.
Neato.
Neat.
Real quick, out of game here. I know you were wanting to like put like a gem in your hand or arm to become your magical focus at some point.
Yes, it was a glove, but I was actually thinking on it over time getting more and more embedded into my hand, like it becoming a part of me.
Yeah, and that's what this is beginning to do. So this is slowly
Awesome.
going to become your magical focus. I just want to make sure here. I'm trying to remember correctly.
Yeah, that is perfect.
Okay. Now you guys wake up to the next morning. It is the final day of the Breath of Life Festival. What would you guys like to do with your day?
Oh dear. Well, let's see. We don't really have any paths to investigation yet. Once I wake up, I am going to go and see if I can find Saloni and ask if they got anything out of the cult people.
Okay, so you're looking for Saloni. Is everybody else going to go with you, or is it just you?
I
Yeah,
would like to go
let's
off
do
on
it.
my own and read the scroll that was given to me last night
Okay.
of my masters. Ildrex.
Cancel mess. And with the journal is just is kind of like the path in which Ildrix took for his month journey. So it's just gonna be journal entries upon journal entries of basically like almost like fighting techniques and how, because I know you joined him for specifically his
Yes.
way the monk path. So that's gonna become like your teacher in the long run.
Cool. I would like to sit and read.
All right, you do sit and read, and that is how you get to level 2.
Wow.
All right.
Me when I read my way to level 2.
Gotta be a monk.
You actually got experience in fighting and getting a lot more experience. So again, as always, like mixture of experience. It's just more on how he is learning his future techniques comes through that book.
Yeah.
And Smokey leveled up through the power of being hungover.
He leveled up through anger, as
Exactly.
as every
Drink
barbarian does.
your thumbs away and wake up hungover.
All right, so everybody but Rodnik is going to Saloni, correct?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Trill to Saloni, but I'm like very interested in like the methods and tactics that like the buff elf like employed on Trumok.
Okay. So, as you go over to Saloni, you go over to her tent, and actually the big buff elf is nowhere to be seen. So, Saloni sees you guys like, oh, good morning, you guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Did you sleep well?
Yes, I did. What brings you on over here?
Actually, we were curious as to if you got any information from the cultist. Our interrogation, and I say that with heavy air quotes implied, didn't exactly go fantastic.
Well, the thing with these interrogations is they take time, so we haven't found anything yet, but hopefully, given time, we should be able to find out something.
All right, then. Is there anything that needs to be done today?
As of today, no. Today we are doing the magical showcase, and today is the big market day, so if you guys want to go shopping, today's the day. The shops are giving out a 25% discount, so go spend your gold.
To the shops.
Through the shops.
To the shops.
All right, to the shop.
Shop.
Oh,
Shop.
really? really quickly before we leave Saloni, I was hoping to give her the map and like the crude map of the hideout that I made last session,
Mm-hmm.
so that they know about the hideout a bit more.
Oh yeah, definitely. And she thanks you for the map.
Okay.
As it would be
And
great useful.
then, yeah, that is all.
All right. One second here. I'm trying to pull up because I remember session 2. I had the stores. I had the store notes. All right. So, where would you guys want to go? Like, what items would you guys want to get?
Oh fuck, I have no idea.
I have some stuff I'd like to sell. See if
Okay.
I could sell.
All right.
So I have from what we looted, I have a quarterstaff that I don't need
Mhm.
nor want. So probably go to. Can we go to the same weapons guy that we went the first time?
The weapons forge.
Yeah.
The MC Hammer and Forge.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Your favorite.
Forgot about that.
All right, you make your way to the MC's Hammer and Forge. Let me see here. Yep, and in there you see Mike O'Connell just going to town, working.
I go up and talk to him, and I was like, "Hey, are you only selling, or are you interested in buying?"
Oh, we're interested in all kinds of wares, laddie. All right, so what do you got for me?
I pull out the quarterstaff because I'm assuming it was just hanging off my bag, so I just pull that off, and I'm like, "I found this, and I was wondering how much this would fetch me."
Whack and stick. This shit. I'll give you about a silver for it.
What upgrades could be done to it?
Depends on what kind of person is using it. If anything, we could change it down, make it a spear. We could also, I know some of the druid types, they're able to cast a spell on it, make their own kind of spear with it. A shillelagh, I believe is what it's called. Could be broken down into arrows. Again, it's just, there's a lot you can do with it. It just depends on what path you want to go with it.
Could I ask him to possibly break it down into crossbow bolts?
Oh, we definitely can do that. Again, we'll just forego the silver and I'll just do the work for you.
Yeah.
All right, shouldn't be too hard.
Alrighty. So I will I will hand him over the quarterstaff, and then he can take it from there.
All right, you see him actually quickly do it, break it down, and he's able to only gleam like 2 or 3 crossbow bolts.
I will take it.
All right, so add 2 crossbow bolts.
Awesome. All right.
All right, any other weaponry anybody would like?
I already got my dagger last time.
All right. Well, if there's nothing else I can help you with, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah. Just say thank you, and then I at least head out.
Thank you very much, sir. And I head out as well.
All right.
Where is?
Can I start to make my way towards the group?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
Everyone is like together, correct?
At this point, as you guys leave the weapon shop, Rodnick is able to join back up with you guys.
Hello.
Cool. Hello there.
General Kenobi.
Just impulsively, someone says that in character.
All right. What else would you guys like to do?
is the question. I don't think I need anything shopping wise.
I have another question.
Okay.
How many rift gems did I get off the head guy in the sewers, and did I give them all back?
How many? Oh, gems. Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me look here. You got 3 unused gems.
Okay. I would like to give these to the casters.
Oh.
They can do
Sweet.
with them as they please.
So what would that be labeled as?
I just have them labeled as rift gems. And if you guys don't know what they can do, I can tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
that would.
They should be
Okay.
actually in everybody's journal. It's
Yeah.
gems.
Oh right. Yeah.
It's in the handout.
Cool.
They can store one spell at a time, and it'll be one level above its initial storage.
Awesome.
Yes, sir. So
Always
you guys
level
can
up,
determine
higher
who
up.
gets the lion's share of the gems, I suppose.
That is up to. Okay, so the casters would be
That
me,
would be you and
Trill,
Trill.
me and Trill,
Yeah, you and Trill. I would.
Uh,
and then
Technically,
would the bard.
Lysander. Yeah, technically Lysander
yeah.
and
Okay.
John.
Yeah, fair.
They're casters
Uh,
too, but the main heavy spellcasters are you two.
Right.
I am. Does it still use a spell slot by chance to cast with the gem?
You haven't filled it
Okay.
yet, so you don't know yet.
Oh, damn it. Okay. I think unless one of the two bards want it, I'm happy with Trill having 2.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Yeah. I can't think of an immediate use for it.
Yeah, me either.
Does anyone else have any stores they want to hit?
Nobody wants potions?
That's what I was gonna say.
yeah.
I was like,
Oh
yeah. if one has a
Yeah,
specific
should
spot, is there like a general
probably-
store?
Actually, you
Yeah,
guys know a
potions
store you can
galore.
go to. It's Xyle's Dark
Yeah.
Chest.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
where I wanted to
yep,
go.
yep.
It's the magic shop
Yeah.
where
Do they
Zal
have like
works.
magic items?
Yes, they do have magic items.
Okay. Interesting.
Who'd have thunk it?
All right, so you guys are going to Xyle's Dark Chest.
Yes.
All right. So you guys make your way to the familiar magic shop of Xyle's Dark Chest, and in there you do see Xyle. Let me see here.
Hello there, sir.
Greetings. Seems like everything did go well last night. Just unfortunately, I know Zal is taking today off. So what can I
I
help you guys
wonder
with?
why.
As do I.
What does he have a menu, kind of like the other places do, or is it just kind of ask and see?
This one's more ask and see. He has a myriad of magical items. And you do look along the walls, and you see a lot of this is like stuck behind thick casing to, well, of course, prevent theft, but
Does he have anything that could cause that I could apply to arrows and or daggers to make them have a poison effect or something along those lines?
we do carry such poisons here. It just depends on how much gold you have to spend.
How much would over the table would, if I were to like do it by bolts, like crossbow bolts, would it be like 1 potion per bolt, or what would the ratio be for that?
Basically, 1 potion would cover 10.
1 potion would cover 10. Okay. How much would 2 bottles be?
It depends. Again, what kind of poison are you looking for? There are many types. We have purple worm poison. We have general venomous poison. What kind of poison are you looking for?
What would cause any sort of immobility?
Immobility. We do have such a thing. Give me a second. Goes back behind the counter, and you see him pull out a bottle that is yellowish has yellowish liquid inside of it. And he goes, this actually comes from an interesting creature. It was a snake that is actually of the Thunder Mountains. These creatures dwell close to one of the lightning type dragons, whether it be a blue dragon or any of the copper variations of it, or the metal variations of it. And so this will definitely immobilize them.
How much is 2 bottles of that?
2 bottles of that would be a grand total of about 20 gold pieces. Is about 10 gold pieces per.
Is there, just on that same vein, I pull out the spell book that I found, and I just go, I'm new to this sort of thing, but I know that this isn't something I need. Could this fetch me anything? And I offer him the spell book.
He takes the tome, kind of thumbs through it, is like, unfortunately it is already written in, so we really can't make any differences or changes to it. Best we can do is maybe... And he flips to the back, is like, we can take out the pages not used and burn the rest. So... this really wouldn't knock down the price by any significant amount. Because that would give you 1 silver for it.
I will take 1 bottle, and I will keep the spell book. I may be able to use that in the future.
Alright. Just so you're aware, the pages that have already been written in, you're not going to be able to attune or be able to use any of them. You can glean the basic gems of knowledge, but it's going to come down to the wizardry behind it as well. So I would almost suggest tear these pages out, keep the pages to the side, and then when you finally do, if you are trying to pursue a wizardry type course, you can then copy some of these spells into your own written hand, and then it can be used by you.
Awesome. I think then after he buys the potion, he goes over to whatever garbage can, rips them out, and then throws the rest of it away and puts the papers in his bag.
Okay. So yeah, deduct 10 gold pieces.
Alrighty.
Ooh, and that's 25% off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just curious, how many uses does that potion give you, or that vial of poison?
I get to affect 10 bolts, so that means practically half of my crossbow bolts will be, how long could I put them on now and they would be poisoned, like, indefinitely, or does it have some sort of where I would need to take an action, poison 10 bolts, and then, how would that work?
When it comes to poisoned weapons, again, the more exposure it has, the less potent it will become. So usually you want to put them on like right before a battle. Like if you're going to go into a cave, you want to put them on at the beginning of the cave.
Mm-hmm.
And then it will keep that potency as well, because again, things will degrade over time, which is why a lot of the poisons, they're in this vial. So that way it's going to be less likely to expire.
Cool. So then, yeah, I'll just keep it as a potion for now.
Okay.
How many of the unwritten pages in that spellbook would you say I have?
You have about 20 pages.
Okay. And then what should I call that potion?
I would, you know what, actually, let me see if I can make the handout for it real quick, so that way it's a little bit easier. Let's do Poison of Paralysis. Yep. Poison Paralysis into Sentences Journal can be edited by me. And I'll go over the details after session, so that way we're not held up by this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right.
That is all for me.
Okay. Mitch, did you want to do anything? Like, well, you guys are still at the store.
Hmm? I believe I'm good for now.
Okay.
I have something, I think.
Okay. What would you like, Rodnik?
I take out. I realized I've been on push to talk the entire time.
Oh
Again.
no.
No.
So I take out the medallion with the hand engraved on it,
Okay.
and I ask him if he knows anything about this.
The shopkeeper?
Yes.
All right. Zal takes a good look over it. You do see a little bit more of like kind of curiosity come across his face. It's like, well, I may not know much about it entirely, but it is a underground organization called the Dark Hands. I know recently they've been just trying to stir up a lot of stuff recently, but I would not be able to tell you much more than that.
Do you know anybody who might?
Whoever you got that medallion off of might be your best bet.
He's indisposed at the moment, unfortunately.
I would maybe... This is where it is difficult because this is where, again, they're a very secretive bunch, so, again, I really don't know much about them. I just heard their name on reputation alone.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, is there anything else I can assist you guys with?
Yeah, what kind of potions you got?
Oh, we got health potions, we got strength potions. What kind of potion are you looking for?
Let's do some health potions.
All right, we got some common, we got some advanced.
I'll do some common ones. How much is 2 common ones?
Let me see here. Gotta take into account, and with it being final day of the festival, with the 25% off. Just give me one moment here. And you see him just kind of rummaging through, trying to get his ledger, make sure he's not gonna jip you guys here. As I look up what it is.
As not to jit us here.
Because I need to be able to make sure I know what the heck they're talking about. Okay. Let me see here. For just one potion of healing, it is common, so I would say maybe about 5 gold pieces per. With the discount included.
Good lord.
I will get 1 common.
1 common, alright. So,
If it's all right, let's make that 2. I'd like 1 as well.
alright. Let's think. Items. This is where, actually, I think this is where the Carpanium might have it. It would just be Potion of Healing.
Probably. Man,
Yep, Potion of Healing. I found it.
I got a potion of healing last session that I also forgot to add, so.
I have 2.
How much are the potions again? Sorry.
It's 5 gold per.
I will take one as well.
Pricey.
Yeah.
Scam. No.
I think, I would say, I think actually they are worth about 10 gold per.
You don't get paid enough for this shit.
Hey man, this is where magic items, they get pricey. Even the
You don't get
common
paid
ones.
at all.
Speaking of magic items, what kind of magic items do you have?
Oh, we have an assortment. We have, of course, the very, very much popular bag of holding. We also have a haversack. We do have a couple of other trinkets, intricacies, such as this, and he pulls out a dagger, and as he pulls it out, you see just kind of a flame go across it.
We're not
Hot
going to be able to
stabby
afford
object.
any of this.
We also do have this, and he pulls out a helm that's got a bunch of gems just all across its helmet. And then we have one item that I discourage people to get, that I still do have, and that is this. And he pulls out a deck of cards.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I knew it.
Oh no.
How'd I call it?
Oh no.
How much for the deck of cards?
This is about 50 platinum pieces.
Oh.
Oh,
That's a bargain that we don't want.
What does it do?
Look up the deck of many things. In your spare time
You know
if
what?
it is
I will leave that as a mystery because I do not want to mess with it.
I have another question.
All right.
Do you happen to have any potion recipes I may be able to purchase off of you?
As for specific potion recipes, we do have a general recipe book you're more than welcome to purchase.
I would love to.
All
How
right.
much is it?
Again, it's going to be just about 1 gold.
Perfect.
All right. Yeah, and this is going to be a book so that way you can start learning the basics of alchemy, so you can start making your own potions. Although it's going to take you some time to master.
Oh, I'm moving up in the world. Damn.
Damn.
If I was just like, yes, a day of festivities, I'll treat myself to 1 health potion.
I mean, we're pretty much the equivalent of poor college students, so that's all we can afford.
Yeah.
I mean, with how much money a commoner makes, are we sure about that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I have to have a deck of many things in this world. I'm not going to make him get it, but it's there.
I don't know.
I don't either. I don't know anything.
All right. Is there any other service I can render for you gentlemen?
So,
All right. What else would you guys like to do?
is there any bookstores nearby?
There's a couple bookstores nearby.
Perfect. I would like to go to one of these bookstores.
All right.
You didn't strike me as the type to be interested in going to a bookstore. No offense. Sorry, was that offensive?
Nah, there would be. Nah, me going to a bookstore is offensive, though.
Okay.
Is there something in particular you're looking for then?
History books.
I think Rescendance, after hearing that, kind of perks up and just kind of like makes note of that. It's like interesting.
All right. So again, you do find a Barnes and Nooks just around the corner.
Funny.
And as you walk in, behind you see a human woman just kind of sitting there reading her own book. She's definitely up in her ears. She's definitely an older lady. And she's like, "Oh yes, how can I help you?"
I'm looking for some history books on the Calamity, if you have any.
Calamity, a very popular subject. All right, let me go see what we can find. And she gets up and she slowly starts making her way to kind of like a big old index that she has on everything that they currently have. Now let me get to my book of index here. Let's see here. Info. Books of Belgrade. All right. Well, we do have the basic, kind of the life stories of the 12 heroes, if you're interested in that. Currently, we have the life of the heroes of Edgeo, life of the heroes of Kar, life of heroes Tim, Gildash, and Sky currently. As for the actual events of the Calamity, we do have the book on the makings and the falls of the Calamity.
Perfect. I'll take one of those, and if you have any on the give me a minute. The Kabul Nala Mountains.
Ah, yes, good. Let me see here. Unfortunately, we do not have those currently, as it's not currently within our region. But I believe if you go south to at least the Kingdom of Canuck, you should be able to purchase one.
Thank you. This will be on them.
Or you could always go to the Kree Empire and their vast libraries. They have an assortment of all kinds of books you could imagine. I think they would be a better place to look for the deeper history. Whereas what we have right now is just kind of the basic histories around these parts.
He just sort of sighs and puts his fingers up to his nose, like, God damn it. And he pays for the book.
Which book did you get? I mentioned a lot.
Sorry, the one of the last one about.
Okay. The makings and the fall of the Calamity. Okay.
Yes, that one.
Overall, it is a pretty thick book. It does not go into any specific details of the Calamity, like of the heroes' lives of themselves, but it kind of is a bigger. It's a bigger summarization of the Calamity itself, of some of the events that led up to it, and the events that held that, and some of the big battles that transpired during the Calamity itself.
Perfect.
Okay. So
for Smokey, it's a tiny book.
For Smokey, comparatively size, it almost looks like you carrying a good sized notebook.
Smokey with the big hands.
Yep.
Smokey with big hands.
You got hams.
Big hands, big horns.
There's a joke to be made there.
Yes, there is.
And you just made it. Congratulations.
You're welcome. I'm the pinnacle of comedy.
All right. So how much for the book?
For that book, it's gonna be about 3 silver.
Oh, righty.
Lady is short selling herself. Charge as much as half a health potion for that thing.
Let's say silver,
All right,
not
so-
gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
I
so-
said she should.
And plus, you guys are getting a discount day. This is 25% off.
Oh my god.
Discount day.
Me and Trill are students. All of our debt is into the school system.
You guys are like,
We don't have money.
just like, what is this funny concept? All of our knowledge came to us. It was a gift.
Yeah. Why did I pay the school to just say go kill people? This is weird.
Go buy your friggin' $100 textbooks and be quiet.
Yeah.
We'll use it once.
Go sit down and just start killing shit.
Smokey walks out of the store and pulls out some ridiculous-looking rhinoceros glasses because he can't see shit, and just starts reading.
Oh, that's awesome.
My man's
Oh.
fighting blind.
I'm thinking, for some reason, my mind went to like Kung Fu Panda, where they like have the rhinos standing guard, and one of them's like adjusting
Yeah.
little bifocals.
Yeah.
That's the image that came to my mind.
Yes, something like that, but ridiculous looking.
So something like that.
Exactly.
Okay, so again, the general information that the book from this first sitting down the reading of the book is it goes into kind of the end of the age of Arcanum on how some of the major magical discoveries that were discovered were by an individual called Cain. Cain was considered one of the smartest individuals of this next great era. He discovered that actually in the south of Arkham, he created a completely clean irrigation system that is currently that the city runs. So anybody could actually go into the stream, take a crop, and it would actually be cleaned in that instant due to the magical enchantment that went throughout the entire city. This was phenomenal. As his next big discovery was the arcane network. Basically, it was the internet.
Oh,
He created the magical network where people were able to converse, talk across great distances. Again, the book doesn't say it's the arcane internet. It's just established in an arcane net that to this day it is a secret that has been long lost due to the fall of the Calamity. And it just goes through all the accounts of some of the greatest magical discoveries, such as floating cities, floating ships, all these great and wonderful things that were in this world. Which is why Cain's switch to destruction came so suddenly and so completely. So as you then even flip over to the next page, you see the map of the world currently, and then the map back then is completely different. You see that all these lands were connected at some point, and that the continent of Tresdula was vastly green, filled with shrubbery, which now the center of it is nothing but a barren wasteland. These are just some of the main key points and some of the biggest disasters that came from the Calamity itself.
I can practically hear Roscoe writing all this down aggressively.
Right.
I'm doing the best I can without it seeming, without it being.
He's like, I must type all of this.
I don't want it to be nonsense, so I'm like, okay.
But I mean, just we can all hear you just writing everything down.
We can just mentally hear it.
Rescendances in the back somehow breaking the fourth wall, and just like you just hear like a feather pen, and just it's like way too fast.
Rescendance, you're actually looking over his shoulder,
Yes.
making mental notes as you are looking on your person for just like a sketch for like a piece of note or any note-taking material.
You just hear like super fast rustling of my bag. Just like, dude, I know I have paper in here. Where did it's all this bag is. Where did it go?
That's all this bag.
It's nothing but tricks and nonsense. Where's the writing utensils?
And a lot of paper.
All right. So that's currently what I can say with Smokey Ironhorn reading. What are the rest of you wanting to do? I know Rescendance is looking over his shoulder.
Trill, as boring as it is just kind of content to follow the group at the moment. And also I bought a health potion already. I'm kind of just waiting for the magical, what is it called? The Arcane Showcase?
Yes, that's actually going to happen pretty shortly. It's within the next couple of hours.
Alright, then.
Yeah,
Consider
that'd be
me.
pretty cool to see.
Oh, wait. It's like when you go to the
Indeed.
Renfest and there's that one event that you really want to see, so you're like plan your whole day. It's like I can go to this stall, but then I need to start walking over there.
Yep.
Literally me the last time I went.
So it's like I'm just kind of waiting for that because we helped set that up or something. I think.
Mm-hmm. You guys definitely helped set up the stage. You guys definitely helped set everything up. All right. So
Just like roadies.
again, short time goes by, and you're like, okay, it's about time to begin making our way over there. So then
I'm just like urging everyone, like, come on, guys.
like, come on, this is gonna be cool. Come on.
promise, like, the Mages Guild is kind of cool.
All right. So you guys get there. You guys know exactly where it's at because you guys did help set it up. And you see up on stage, you do see a couple of your classmates making their presentations on what they're studying for their magical theory, for their magical thesis as they begin going into more depths. And then you see, one second, let me see who you guys see.
Another set of portals.
This whole campaign is just us walking down a street and going, God damn it, more riffs. And we just...
All right, cut to next year's festival. It's portal time.
All right. So
we
yeah, you see Saloni actually take up the stage, and you see a couple of the magical advisors. You see one old... Actually, you see Real Tolk to the other side of the stage, and then you see the big buff wizard, who, as you begin looking deeper, you see he looks tired. He looks exhausted.
He looks exhausted.
Real Tolk is a different person from the big buff wizard?
Yes. Real Tolk was the human who was in the tent when you guys fought Frost.
Right, that is correct.
Ah.
Real Tolk or Artok.
Tolk. I know all of my names in here for like notes are all spelled so horribly wrong, and I'm just like, I think you said something like that. I know what I mean.
Yeah, it's Salami, Salome.
I'm hoping at least one person gets the reference to our Tolkien here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I
Yeah, that was the
literally
first thing I
said-
thought of,
I
actually.
literally just said, "Is this a Tolkien joke?"
That's what I was thinking.
Yes.
Like, if you don't get that joke, then what is wrong with you?
Yes.
You're not a nerd.
Real Tolk
Absolutely.
is
You lose your nerd card.
J.R.R. Tolkien in this world.
Rolkin,
Cool.
Tolkien himself.
Because Tolkien was a linguist, so the fact that he was able to understand writings
Yeah.
and languages and cultures, that's what he is.
Yes.
I have, actually, in his character description, I have quotes.
That's awesome.
Amazing.
Nice.
Anyway, but yeah, Artok is onto the other side of the stage, and Buff Wizard is on the other end. So it basically goes Buff, Elf, Saloni, Artok. And you see her take the stage, go, thank you everybody for joining us today. We are very grateful to be able to close out this showcase of the Breath of Life Festival. And so what we are experimenting with and able to show you today is this. And she pulls out something that looks like a watch.
Called time.
Let's say this.
A time wizard.
You're a chronomancer.
Say this is a manometer. And she kind of hits the center of it, and a holographic image comes up, and then there is a bigger one that shows more details right behind her. Kind of like a PowerPoint presentation here. And it's just a big blown up thing of what is currently on her wrist. It's like this, as you can see, and it shows a human body. And next to it, you see a blue meter right next to it. This shows how much magic and how much mana I store within my body. And now as I cast spells, and you see her shoot a finger up into the air, and you see a red line, like a laser, point straight up into the air, up a good about 500 feet, and then you hear a loud explosion as she casted Fireball up in the air. And with that, you see her meter drop down as she used a spell. Not only will this be able to show wizards and spellcasters how much mana and how much spells they've consumed in one day, but it can also show anybody that is not a spellcaster if they have an affinity for the arts. So, and he points to Real Tolk, who comes up, shows his own watch and takes over the display, and you see that the meters between the two are drastically different. His is drastically higher compared to Saloni's. As you see, You see, our Tolk has a greater affinity for this. But now, if we are able to, and you see him kind of putter back, and it's able to see the history of his body growth. And you see that at an early age, he did have a little bit of mana, but not a crazy amount. Goes, see, that is what wizards are able to do, is we're able to exercise our mana pool in order for it to grow. This is what comes through experiences, this is what comes through reading and experimentation. This is truly what really makes a wizard and what can make a sorcerer different from us. And that's where now the elf comes up and shows what he has. And you see his is kind of more of medium. Goes, now as a great sorcerer such as myself, mine is a little bit more of a natural growth. As I proceed with age and my own experiences, my own meter will grow as well. And now she points to someone else in the crowd, a human woman, a human child actually. She's like, would you like to come up on stage? And you see her kind of nod, goes up on stage, and she gives her one of the watches as well. She puts it on, and immediately on the stage, you see that her mana pool is very small, almost non-existent. Go, see, you may have a little bit of mana in you, but this can actually show you your own personal growth should you wish to pursue the spellcasting arts. Now, there are so much things we can do with this technology that are yet to be discovered. And what we have now is very much, it comes from a controlled group of experimentations that we have conducted here at the Academy, which is why we are excited to announce that within the next few months here, these mana meters will be available to just about everybody. And the main thing is to look forward to in the next coming months is the good old classic staged war between the Canute Kingdom and the Kriha Empire, where they will be using these meters to help do their own proxy battles, and they can grow stronger from there. So if you want to see what the meters can actually do in the bigger scale, please try to tune in and watch these events unfold. Anyway, thank you all for your attention, and hopefully you guys can enjoy the last bit of your festival. And we cannot wait for this to happen next year. And should we see you at the War Skirmish, we will be more than happy to make your acquaintance then. Thank you. Now with that, everybody gives a nice round of applause.
Yeah, I'm giving like a thunderous little round of applause here.
Yeah. We love Saloni.
Mm-hmm.
Salami.
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 Salami time.
Okay. So now that this has concluded,
That wasn't meant as a jab or anything. That's genuine curiosity.
I know that I do just like the idea of reading it though, as immediately going, huh? I wonder what kind of what bullshit you would show up.
Yeah, you're not the only warlock. I mean, like,
That's true. I do like the jabs that you consistently give me though.
you're welcome.
I appreciate it. Yeah, that would be interesting. I would be more interested in seeing. I think, yeah, Rescendance looks back over and Inferno goes, I'd be more interested in seeing what the hell you've got going on.
I'd rather not see that, honestly.
You just put it on and like the thing just
It fucking
explodes.
yeah.
Or it just shows nothing.
Yeah, it's like you're not actually magical at all. You're just like insane. And just like you're imagining everything that happens.
Put it on and immediately go into a magical coma.
Astral plane forever.
Oh,
Yeet.
all right, what would you guys like to do
Anyway.
now that the presentation is over?
I mean, how is the festival holding up? Like, it did totally just get attacked. Like, how
Here's the
is?
thing.
This is day 3. It's been a day or two. Like, this is where it's getting close to the end.
So it's like
things-
rebuilds.
Things are wrapping up. People, as you can see, again, day 2 was most of the rebuild. This is where everybody is now kind of more partaking, enjoying their time, and really just enjoying and packing up at the same time.
Do we, me and Trill, because I know the whole reason we are here is that we were doing kind of dirty work for the Enclave to set this up. Do we have responsibility to take this down?
Actually, you guys do not. Since you were part of the setup crew, there was another crew that basically the way it was working is if you set up, you don't have to tear down. But if you didn't set up, you do have to do tear down because there was enough of you guys in order to do that. So the crew that was setting up, during that time, those guys were just off enjoying the festival. Now that it's time to tear down, those guys are coming back and yeah, doing that. Going back to tear down.
Is there anyone that me and Trill would recognize and want to get insight on? Like, see, like, if they have heard anything else, someone that we could trust?
Again, the people you see were the trio that were doing the Arcane Kai.
Ooh. Okay.
They saw basically what we saw. They were probably off fighting in a different group.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know Zatari was helping us out,
Yeah.
setting up, so there's probably nothing new on their end.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure there's much information to be gleaned. Perhaps we should actually just take the rest of the day off. I mean, we've been stressing out for the last few days. We raided an underground base. This is an infernal, by the way.
Yeah, I assumed all of this was Infernal.
Maybe a day to actually celebrate the festival we came to celebrate. Couldn't hurt.
That's a good point. Alright, I concur with that. And then I think I look to the party and we just
Nerd
kind
did
of...
not understand what we fucking just said.
They're all just like looking at us, just like, that's fucking awful.
Horrendous.
Horrendous.
I turn to the rest of the party, realize, and then turn back and go, in common, Rescendants, you can't just say that about them.
I turn
What
back.
did he say?
I just...
He takes off his bifocals and gives him a cockeyed look like, motherfucker, what'd you say?
I just
so
like...
many awful things about all of your guys' parents.
I just in a panic just grab Trill's like mouth and just go like, I'm not saying anything. I didn't say anything. He's lying. He's being a shithead.
No, he's lying.
He's being a shithead.
Yes,
I'm not even hiding the grin on my face.
I looked at her and I'm like, I promise I didn't say anything negative. We were discussing what to do further, and we're just in a habit of talking in Infernal. He's being an ass about this.
No fun. No fun.
You're not gonna get punched by a giant rhino wearing glasses.
A giant rhino wearing tiny glasses.
Wearing very tiny glass. There's a chicken who inhaled my hand last night. I don't want to know what else he can do.
A chicken, a rhino are sitting around, and Rhino's reading a book. Why did the chicken cross the road?
How did the chicken cross the road? By hovering while smelling chicken.
Can you get that gross chicken hand off my mouth, then?
I take my hand off and
Very over dramatically, like.
can I just flick him in the forehead? Like no damage, just like a little like you shit.
Yeah. Take it.
You just
Take it, but I'm still smug.
Ugh.
You needed to get something, and things were too quiet.
Things are too quiet. I think Rescendance gives like a chuckle and then looks to the party and goes like, "All right, what do y'all want to do? We've got the rest of the. What time of day is it, Jason?"
At this point, it's around like 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon.
All right. I'm like, we've got the rest of the day. We may want to set up. We have our lodging situated, so we don't have to worry about that. What would you guys like to do?
What would you like to do, Rescendants?
I think I have done everything I need to do.
Them.
I don't know how to respond to that, so I just flick him again. Just like without even looking over, I just instinctively raise my hand and flick him.
Okay, fine, point taken.
I've done nothing but what I want to do. I think it's up to the rest of the party. I will happily follow along.
The entire party trying to wait
dead.
for someone to propose
Yeah.
to follow along.
Dead silence.
Right, I'm just gonna like turn to like Trill and Rescendance, and I'm a little just like curious about like your guys' academy. Yeah, you guys have like any like teachers or anything you just like didn't really vibe with, or
I look to Trill, and I think we'd probably both have somebody in mind, but I think we'd have two very different people in mind. Like, in my mind, I feel like mine would be one who is, like, kind of, like, lackluster and, like, didn't, like, present the information in a really interesting way, because, like, I would be just sitting there and I'm like, this is awful, I just want to learn.
I could not stand the potions teacher.
the potions teacher.
Yeah. I think in, like, a moment of, like, oh, you didn't like him too? Just because we'd never talked about it. Just like that, he fucking sucked. He was so dull.
So dull, and also didn't appreciate it when I set off. You know, you'd probably heard about that already.
I just look, I'm like, that was you? Why would you? There's measurements. How did you mess up the measurements? They didn't even give us any more than what we were allowed to put in. Where did you get?
In the class already, I just mixed everything.
Isn't
That's
that
what you normally do with potions.
That is the opposite of what you do with potions. That there's very real measurements that need to happen.
That's why I'm not
I'm
the top of
sorry.
the potions class then.
Hey Rod, don't take any pointers from making potions from Trill.
I look to Rod and I'm like, if Trill ever tells you about a secret potion, all he's trying to do is make glass explode in your hands. Do not listen about the secret potion.
I call it
I'll
the
stick to my book.
potion of
It is all the
exploding
same.
your hands.
Is it a
You
Minecraft?
make it with whatever ingredients you want and just go wild.
One time he did it, and we were just chilling in the library. I went to go put a book back. It was 5 seconds, and all of a sudden, there was just a giant rat that was purple. I don't know how it happened, and it was just there.
You can make purple rats?
I don't know where he got the rat. The rat was not supposed to be purple. I don't know if it came out of the potion. I don't know if there was just a rat and he decided to just mutilate this poor thing.
Ah,
What
a
if it
secret
was
of the trade.
purple?
What if it was purple?
A secret of the trade.
There's
A
one
mystery
teacher
ball.
both of you love who keeps on saying infernal, yeah.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I've been dying to think of thinking that one. I was like, Decor, you're in my D&D campaign now.
Hell yeah.
The D stands for dragon.
Dragon Core.
Oh,
That sounds like a
Drag-
beautiful
yes,
genre. I want
yes.
to write Dragon Core now.
Can
Hell
you?
yeah.
Dragon Core. He is a dragon-born wizard. Ugh.
Yes.
Yes.
No way.
I
Can he
think-
be bald with a beard?
Oh, he does have like a beard, like very much like an elderly dragon does. No hair,
Jason.
tatted up.
He's
Yes. Could he
he's head
have
of the magical
those?
audio workshop class.
Could he have the magical tattoos that we talked about?
Yes, he does. That is his spell book. His spell book is his tattoos all over his body.
Oh, that's so cool.
Does he still have a tattoo that says Decor?
Yes.
He has. Wait, in real life, he has a tattoo that says Decor.
I'm pretty sure he has a tattoo that has his actual name on it.
Yeah.
He is so
He
funny.
has a Pro Tools tattoo too.
Yeah.
Pro Tools logo. Yeah.
Jose has that stuff too. Jose has like 4 different DAWs on his fingertips.
I don't like that.
Interesting.
But I think I think me and Trill get a little carried away, and then we look back, and I'm like, okay, sorry. Yeah, there's not many teachers there that are too awful. The most you'll find is that someone just doesn't really know how to display the information in a way that is intriguing. It's very textbook oriented. But the school is very interesting. Jason, I'm assuming we live on campus, correct?
Oh yeah, you guys live on campus.
Yeah. It's like a pretty standard like college. Like I know it's not like this, but I'm assuming it's kind of like Hogwarts-esque.
Mhm. Very much Hogwarts-esque. Where
Cool.
again, you guys aren't like divided into houses or anything, but you guys are taking all those kind of classes. And where the breakdown really occurs is actually post-graduation, where it's more on you guys get to pick what school to specialize in, such as fire, earth, water, air, life, death, dark, or light. It's just more of those focuses.
Yeah. So I think we explained that to John, and I'm like, you saw the Agni Kai, is that right? What it was?
Agni Kai.
Yeah.
Well,
I was like, you saw
Arcane
the
Kai.
Arcane Kai. It's based
Arcane
off of the Agni Kai.
Yes.
I was like, you saw the Agni Kai. This was a display of some of the skills that we learn. Not all of our classes are textbook. There is combat classes. We are, of course, a very combat-oriented school. They do prefer that we get the information by any means necessary, if you are catching my drift.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think because we're seniors, right? Like we're final years. We're going into
You guys are
After-
at the point where you are beginning to pick where area to specialize in. It's more like you guys are juniors. Seniors is like they have picked and they have started their study and starting to get out in there.
awesome. So yeah, so we're at like the point of like trying to make decisions, like deciding which college to go to, like which major.
hmm
Cool.
More like what
So,
career
yeah.
to go into.
Me, who's
Yeah.
a fully specialized ice mage.
Trying to get an internship.
Trying to get an
Right.
internship. I know. I personally want to work under Monkey Film. That is the that is the internship I'm currently landing. No.
You just
Quick,
sounded like Popo.
Quick over the table, Jason, for
Mhm.
my specific thing, like with the void sight and stuff, what class would you say, what like career would that fall in?
Let me see here. Honestly,
I know that the
you-
void.
again, it's
Go ahead.
it's something completely different because again, the schools are more like okay, the fire school it's made for like the military. Earth is
Mhm.
more for guards. Water is
Mhm.
more the naval fleet. Air is more like anti-air defense. Life is medics, doctors. Death is of course necromancy. They're plague doctors. It's
Mhm.
more like they study the body of death and the physiology of each species. The Dark School is more focused on spy info gathering of the Enclave. And then Light is more of like the school of diplomats, where it's more on you're going into politics, learning how to work treaties, that kind of stuff.
Gotcha. So I think then just in this casual conversation I mentioned, I was like, I'm currently leaning towards going with the darks. There's not really, I don't really want to be one of the, their alchemist pigs. So I like the idea of crawling in the behind the scenes.
Mm.
I don't know if Mitch has any more questions about the Enclave.
The Enclave.
The encore.
The Encore.
The Encore.
Wake up at 6 a.m.
Encore.
Encore.
4 a.m. to get there at 6 a.m.
Oh god.
Encore Global.
That's awful.
That's what I had to do today.
That's terrible.
No, thank you.
It was horrendous. Anyway, back to the story.
If no one else has anything, I do have some questions for Mr. Dub.
Okay.
This is gonna be good.
I think Doe, what languages do you know?
Um,
Because you're half elf, right?
yeah, definitely common, elvish.
Okay. I think I start just slightly, just because I know that you're a half elf. I start speaking in Elven,
Oh shoot.
Interesting.
and I start asking some questions. I'm like, so you have kept a lot of things from us, Mr. Doe. I would like to. I'm not asking you
And
for
I
all this
immediately
information.
say like, I don't know what you're talking about. I've been completely open thus
Lies
far.
and slander.
I love this so much.
Because wait, you're a half elf
Okay.
too, aren't you, Rod?
Yes.
Cool. I would just okay. I'm gonna keep asking. John, was that back in Elvish, or were you saying that in Common?
No, that was back in Elvish.
Okay. I was just like, don't worry, I don't have
Again, I
any
just let my
reason
players run. It's
to believe
fantastic.
that you are of harm, or that you are trying to do anything negative. You've been nothing but helpful. You did steal food from a child. That was pretty fucked. But
You stole food from the stand. I'm not sure.
I mean, I'm a cheap bastard. Anyway, so, I just want to know, what is it that you're doing here?
Well, so I came on this wagon, right? Led by a mercenary, led by this big ol' rhino man.
Oh,
Fourth wall break. Just hello there.
Hello there.
Just, you said my name?
I'm not really sure why we needed protection. However, I do have kind of an ulterior motive coming here.
Rescendance
You
like
see-
peeks and like moves in a little closer.
You see, I have these instruments, right? These
No
flutes.
piccolos.
No, none that start with a P. No.
only a
But
B and
how-
a C.
However, I have heard of this hidden instrument that is a very short flute that I may want to look into. And you're thinking piccolo. No, that's not it.
It's not it. It's not a piccolo.
That's not it. Piccolo's not the thing. But there is something. Like a shorter flute.
It's a slide whistle. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, that I've heard just has I don't know, something just draws me to it. And
Is that your reason for coming here?
I can't get it out of my mind right now.
I do have a question. Is this still all in Elven? Are we all still
He didn't answer your question at all.
He
said
did
he had
not.
ulterior motives for coming here instead of
Yeah.
talking about Piccolo.
his main motives?
Is that your motive was to get a piccolo?
I think Rescendance understands that he's not giving me any sort of information that I would hope, but I think he just returns with this, and he just goes, "All right. Well, if you need any of my assistance, please do not be afraid to ask. As a man with many secrets, I'm sure that you can keep some of mine. So, you've got my back, I've got yours, right?
Noted.
All right.
I do
And-
enjoy someone to share in confidence with.
I agree." And I think with that, he kind of gives a knowing nod and then immediately goes, "John, you can't talk shit like that. That's not okay. Everyone here, just because we can understand this doesn't mean that you're allowed to just start being mean to people.
I heard it. I was there. I
Trill
understood the
just
entire
bursts
conversation.
out laughing.
Yes. Yes, Rod. Yay.
Trill just bursts out laughing. I think they know. Can I roll insight on you, actually?
If you want to. You guys, again,
Would you
insight
allow that,
deceptions.
Deceptions?
Yep.
Would you allow that?
Could
Yes.
we yeah, could we do it with advantage though, since both me and Rod are now
Yeah.
It's like this. This how I'm gonna work it is you can each roll individually and go with the
Mhm.
higher of the two, or one of you can roll with advantage.
I have a +6 to deception. Should I roll with advantage? Rod?
Yes, I also
I don't
understood.
think it matters.
I think so.
I don't think it matters. I'm still
23.
Yeah, you win.
There you go.
My goodness.
I still think you're.
Hilarious.
I think with that I see Trill giving me a look, and then I just give him like a subtle wink, just like a
My jokes.
yes, exactly. Steal your joke and say it louder in front of the class. That is the motto of the
I did that
Encore.
earlier.
I pulled it off better.
But yeah,
I just like stood there stammering like, I didn't mean it.
that is not what you say if you didn't actually say it.
Do I add I didn't mean it to his name?
Yes. Yeah, Rescendance just laughs and just goes like, I'm kidding.
I'm not.
Aw, come on, you gotta commit to the joke. Just like you
I don't wanna
really
be mean.
committed to insulting. God, especially I can't
I
even believe you'd say that about Smokey. He's defended us this whole time.
Smokey, John insulted your strength in Elvish just so you couldn't understand it.
Okay, Rod.
He just takes off his glasses, puts them in like a tiny little bamboo case, and puts them in.
Oh,
Puts
that's
the
awesome.
That's adorable.
closes the book, puts it away, and just gives him like a really just gives Milka like, really? You expect me to fall for this twice?
You disrespect my family. You disrespect me.
Yes.
When you disrespect me, you disrespect my family. I beat you.
I just say,
I'm
well,
man for trying.
now you see, I play the odds here, and I won against you once. And if I would have had the chance to bet on you against the what was it, Frost? Was that the dude's name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have went all in on Frost.
I just immediately backhand him,
All right.
just as
roll,
hard as fucking possible.
roll an unarmed again, and yeah.
Do I see this coming? Can I like make like a step back or like a side step or anything?
I don't know.
I would say you can use your action to try and dodge and give him a disadvantage.
Okay.
Because it was very
Could
much more like
I-
you're trying to provoke him.
Yeah.
Could I give?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, go ahead. I was gonna hopefully give John the help action of just like, whoa, this is not what I meant this to turn into. Like, I was just kidding. I'm sorry.
Again, at this point, he's throwing the punch. So yeah, Smokey,
Oh, no.
one
Was it
more roll.
13?
One roll's with disadvantage.
No.
For what?
Because I'm saying you're saying this probably to provoke him. You know he's going to throw a punch, so you're prepared for it. So you're using your action to take the dodge action, which imposes disadvantage on his attack.
Okay.
Although he isn't searching.
Which again, anybody can do this. In middle combat, you can say I'm going to use my action to dodge.
Yeah.
Okay, so would be the 13. Does a 13 hit you?
13 and a 16.
No.
Damn. Of course, that was second time I roll, I probably would have hit him.
Yeah, you probably would have.
Yeah, you would have hit me the second time for sure.
So actually, you make the swing. You do miss him, but you smack the building that you're right next to, and boom.
I feel like the wind just like brushed past my face, and like my spine shivers a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's just an imprint to the back of my hand on the wall.
Absolutely.
He's just like, son of a. That hurt.
Which, oddly,
We should have gotten you guys a stall or something.
Mhm.
I feel like people would pay good money to watch this.
definitely.
Like a puppet show, but instead it's just Smokey and
People
John
fighting.
trying to fight the whole time.
I just like turn to Smokey and just be like, swing wherever you want. I'm the one whose the pockets are full, and I like prance around, like don't get away from him.
Which, as you guys have done this commotion, Frost actually makes his way back to you guys.
Oh boy.
Ross, who is this one?
This was the guy who kicked our asses.
It was the tabaxi.
Frost. Oh, Frost. Oh, shoot.
And he actually walks up behind you, John, and goes, so you think you could get to go all in on me, eh?
Well, I've seen your performance before, and I'm just
Care
gonna
to
say
place
I'm
that
thankful
wager
I
as he
did
begins
not
pulling
bet that.
out to one of his falchions?
And I'm like, maybe another time, maybe against someone else.
So you just kind of this wolfish smile coming across, just like, I thought so. And again, he just looks at you, Smokey, kind of sizes you up.
I just stared down at him.
I say, well, I know you can't kick my ass, and I can kick yours easily 5 ways a Sunday. So I think that answers one of my questions I had.
Let's not get into this again, please. The
Believe it or
science
not,
area is a bit more crowded.
I didn't come here to fight you. Can't ask you a couple
Good,
questions.
because we kick your ass again.
Ahem.
Goodness.
Again, at this point, he's
As
just
you were saying.
bemused. He's bemused by your guys kind of taunting at him.
I'm gonna dig in a little bit, and I'm like, any certain reason you hold this resentment towards Smokey?
Oh, I don't think he's told you his whole story, hasn't he? Well, it is not my tale to tell. But I think I do have some information I think you would appreciate.
And that is.
That you're clear from my suspicions. I don't think you would have been the one that dropped the info on that meeting.
Now, why would I have done that?
Well, let's think this through here. The trade agreement would have left us vulnerable and would have given your clan an opportunity to seize power. If they could have taken us out. That was my suspicion from the beginning, but now I am not so sure. I believe there was someone in that meeting that brought those orcs upon us. I thought it was you guys for the longest time. I think otherwise now. Now, don't take this as I'm saying we're friends or anything, but you're still a coward. But you're not. You're not vermin. Anyway. If you have any other info in regards to who you think might have betrayed us in that meeting, I'd very much appreciate it.
Did you have a look with the Minotaurs?
The Minotaurs were a faction that didn't have a lot of power.
they could have sided with the orcs and taken out the two biggest and most powerful races in the entire city, and taken it for themselves.
But they would not have the numbers in order to supply it. That is the thing they are severely lacking, which is why they needed our aid in all of it. They do not have the numbers, they do not have the power to do so, even with the orcs' help. In fact, they lost more members than both of ours combined. So what would they have to gain from this ambush?
Point taken.
There's a lot that we don't know, and this is what's puzzling me. But again, if you have any information, I think that might be able to help your clan, and at least might be able to, down the line, help you restore your honor. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. And with that, Frost walks away.
Smokey just sort of glares as he walks away until he's out of sight.
All right. So, now what would you guys like to do?
How is Smokey looking?
Yeah, that was a good question.
How, like, I missed it, but I'm assuming it was pretty heavy. Is he like visibly upset, or is he like seem like stone cold? Like, what's his expression?
It's a mix of he's visibly upset, but also very deep in thought. Sort of like spacing out, kind of that kind of deep thinking.
Probably go up to him and be like, "Hey, did you eat anything last night, or did you end up just passing out?"
I don't remember.
Why don't we all go get you some food?
He just sort of nods and walks off to the nearest food stand.
Yeah. I think we probably go over there and just make sure.
We're along for the ride.
Yeah, just make sure that I'm assuming Smokey is just gonna end up leading the way, and then just kind of keeping an eye on him, making sure everything's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So what would the closest food stand be?
The closest food stand in the general area, let me see here, would actually be Avernus's kitchen.
Was that a place we've been to?
You just heard about it.
Okay.
I'm all in.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been walking around for like a good while, and we didn't actually eat this morning. So I mean,
Yeah. We ate last night.
Some food would be nice.
All right. So you go up to Avernus's kitchen, and it is definitely a fine dining experience.
Oh no.
can you afford this?
I think I think we look to Smokey and like see if that seems to be interesting him.
Just sort of stone cold. You can't tell what's going on inside his head.
We can go somewhere else if you'd rather.
Just sort of sits down at a table.
Okay, that's an answer.
Yeah. So I think we probably all walk and sit down with him.
Yep.
All right, so they bring you out the menus, and you're seeing prices from 5 silver to 1 gold piece.
Okay, not too bad.
And you just hear constant yelling from the kitchen.
It's just Hell's Kitchen in D&D.
It is 100% that. As you look over and you can see kind of in that little cutout, you see a blonde-haired elf yelling at his underling.
You fucking donkey!
I'd like to think after hearing a blonde elf just yell at a bunch of cooks fucking up stuff to look over to Smokey and just see if that's doing anything for him. Because it's doing nothing.
Not a thing. He is.
Oh.
He is. Shit. Like you couldn't even tell if he's awake or not. He's just spacing out.
I don't suppose you'd want to tell us what that guy was talking about then? Would really like a yes or a no, buddy.
Billy might do a little something over a beer. I'd kind of like see if I can gesture the elf over.
You're
Damn it.
summoning Gordon Ramsay.
He's waving over someone who's totally gonna yell at us.
Do not fucking eat here.
Look at your fucking clothes. When did you shower last? Get out of here.
Never showered before in my life.
Again, actually, as you kind of put your hand in the air to gesture someone over, again, a waiter actually comes up. I'm doing this one. The waiter shows up. He's kind of wearing a flame-looking shirt. He's got sunglasses on his head.
No.
Oh my god.
I love-
Oh, yes.
and he's got frosted tips.
Wait, is that
What
guy
is he a
Thierry?
dwarf? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a dwarven man.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, guys, so you guys doing here? What can we get you guys for food wise, man? All right, let's go down to Flavor Town. Come on.
I love how this is fine dining.
This is beautiful. I wish this was a real fine dining restaurant.
Yes.
And actually, as he is saying that order, the blonde hair Ivy goes, hey, you, Gary, get the fuck out of here. This is not your restaurant. Get out of here. No. And you see him like get a stick and start whacking him out the door. This ain't one of your piece of shit diners. This is a good quality establishment, no matter how much of fuck ups my cooks are. All right.
This getting anything out of Smokey?
He just
take a-
he just sort of looks like, what the fuck is going on here?
And the door, and then you see the dwarf go, come on, if you want real good grub, get down to my stall. All right, I'm out of here.
I don't know. I kind of want whatever he's selling now.
Right? Can we like go eat there?
I take out like a pen and paper and just like start scribbling like a long paragraph, just being like, I really love the waiter, but the manager was really bag of dicks, and I like scrumble it all up and like throw it up in the air and go yelp.
And that's how John Doe.
Did you
I hope
just
you can
leave
feel
a
how hard I
Yelp
just rolled
review?
my eyes.
Yes, he just left a Yelp review.
Oh, good crap.
So funny.
God damn it. I feel like John Doe is slowly gonna start like being the only character that like consistently like breaks the fourth wall. And it's just gonna like you like eventually it's gonna be like, you're probably wondering how I got here. Let me tell you about
It all
I mean,
started.
when you reveal your dramatic backstory, it better be in full fourth wall breaking fashion.
Oh, it has to be Deadpool. Yes.
Yep, that's me.
Full Deadpool.
You're probably wondering how I got here.
He's the DM for the first 45 minutes.
Or it's like the start of Megamind, where it's just like, This is the day I was going to die. Or it's like,
And while he's doing you're probably wondering how I'm getting here. Is as the record scratching
Yeah.
sound effect
It's
that I just linked to.
Wait, who the fuck are you talking to?
yeah. Alrighty. Do we want to stay here, or do we want to go down to Monsieur Fieri's?
Senior
Dude,
Fury.
that's a hard
Signor
shot.
Fury.
I want to follow the dwarf.
I'm down to follow the dwarf.
And he inputs
Let's
Smokey.
follow the dwarf.
Is like
What
the
does Smokey
manager of
think?
this place just at our table listening to us,
He just shrugs like
contemplating ditching his place.
whatever.
All right, so you guys gonna go to his store now?
Yeah, we're totally.
Yeah, for sure.
We're
Okay.
We
just
can't
fine
afford
dining.
All right, so you go to Diners, Dives, and Dashes.
Dungeons and Dragons and Drivers and Diners and Dives.
Hell yeah.
And again, as he comes, I was like, I see you guys got good flavor. Welcome on in. All right. Okay, what can we get for you guys here? All right.
Do you have a
What's
menu?
available?
All right. Well, here is the menu. Go ahead and eat them up. Choose whatever you want. It's all good. I've all tried them all out. They are all delicious. And
I
again,
start eating the menu.
and as you do, oddly, it actually tastes a little bit like barbecue sauce.
My goodness, this is the best menu I've ever had.
All right, man, with good
I proceed
taste.
to
All
also
right.
eat the menu.
The one that is not edible is up here on this wall.
This is the worst
He's-
barbecue sauce I've ever had.
Yeah, it's like a watered down like Sweet Baby Ray's. Like Sweet Baby
Oh,
Ray's is good,
right.
but like you water it down and you're like, this is just like syrup.
This is just sugar.
Yeah. It's like I don't want to be here anymore.
I
Uh,
love it. Okay.
Escape from Flavor Town.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
I just
Can
got.
this
I-
be
Did
like
you just make that?
What? No, that's a meme I was aware of.
Oh, okay. I thought you in like 30 seconds just made that.
Same.
Oh, me
Can
too.
we-
That's why I was like, oh my gosh, I am so impressed.
I've had
Can-
this meme on hold.
Can
How-
we
how
have
long
this
had that-
idea to be like a one shot that we do, like completely different characters and like a different like world, and we're trying to escape from this big dragon that's
We're
Guy
trying to
Fieri.
escape the
Yes.
guy's theory.
Only way to escape is through his food.
Guy
The
Fiery.
Yeah.
theory of the guy.
The only way to escape is if you hop in a hot rod going down the same street over and over again, just going like, "Welcome to
This
Flavor Town."
restaurant here.
Yeah, exactly.
Today we're going to this joint. We've heard a lot about it.
Yeah.
I've never watched Guy Fieri in my life.
That you nailed it. That's literally the start of every
Yeah,
episode.
that is him.
I used to watch like Man vs. Food and stuff, so
And he just goes in and he doesn't actually give any welcoming commentary or like he's just like, oh yeah, that's what ribs should be. Anyway, on our next spot, that's the whole episode.
Like I'm back in 2011.
I think looking at this dwarven man, I look and I just go, do you happen to have a bread bowl?
So, all right, we got the best kind of bread bowl here. Here, let me rip it up here. And he pulls out this bread bowl that's got like hot dogs, cheese, chili, all just dunked
Yes.
and covered in, and then on top of it, just caked in just sauce.
That is
Oh.
exactly what I meant to do. That is, you nailed it, Jason. Yeah, I
Sauce.
take it gleefully.
Can
Alright.
I have a salad?
Oh, we don't sell that crap here. Come on, get something good. If you want something
turn
full of
around and
lettuce
leave.
here, let me get you this. And he pulls out a hot dog and just pours down like pickle relish down the middle of it.
Oh,
I turn around and leave.
we'll all have what my fellow mage friend is having.
All right, good man, good man. And he quickly puts together that same kind of bread bowl with Again, hot dog sauce, chili, a little bit more cheese on top of it, and just hands it straight to you. As all right, that'll be at least 3 silver pieces per bowl.
Done and done. I'm handing over 4.
All right.
I'm handing
that
over
not
3.
expensive compared to what we could have gotten at Gordon Ramsay.
This is better
Yeah.
Better because
is-
Guy Fieri.
and cheaper.
And-
My
Eh.
pupilless eyes just grow way too wide as I stare at this stupid bread bowl full of just like Walmart packaged garbage. I'm just like,
What about our other friends?
All right, so what? Maybe got a little special request here. If you
All
can
right.
cook it up for me.
Let's see what you got in store, man.
Thinking of like this mashed potato volcano that is erupting barbecue pulled pork.
Oh, this is a man after my own heart. All right, got to ride up. And immediately, like, he goes back, gets like some type of like kind of magical potatoes, aka instant potatoes.
That actually sounds pretty good.
Shapes it up, fills the center of it with pulled pork, drips it in sauce, and then goes down the sides of it like again like it is a volcano, and the volcanic lava is just the sauce.
Mm.
That just sounds really good, actually.
I know, I'm
Exactly
making
what I was
myself
imagining.
hungry with this.
Dude, I'm having ramen tonight.
I know,
like-
I'm about to go make food. I'm like,
Yeah, that ramen sounded really good.
I know.
I'm just making cup ramen. I don't get fancy shit. I gave up getting it.
All right, what else for you, big man? And he's looking at Smokey here.
He just sort of points at the bread bowl that he made for Ascendance.
All right, there you go. All right, bread bowl, 3 silver for this beautiful volcano. 5 silver pieces.
I come back and I ask him for a salad.
Get out of here!
I demand a salad.
We don't have salad
Why?
because this is a man's restaurant. And you see him puff up his chest.
Oh my God, is
Can I have a
Rod about to
salad?
beat up Guy Fieri?
My dream and my nightmare all at once.
What'd you do in D&D today? Well, I watched my friend kick the shit out of Guy Fieri.
And we got yelled at by Gordon Ramsay.
You didn't get yelled at him. He yelled at Guy
Oh.
Fieri.
So all in all, we got to watch Gordon Ramsay yell at Guy Fieri. All in all, it was a good day.
Yeah.
I'm a vegetarian, okay? I demand catering. I would like a salad,
Don't
please.
have pupils.
All right, then eat the grass on the ground. That's as much as you're going to get from us.
Why you gotta be so rude about it?
Hey,
What-
if you
what-
really
what-
want
what makes-
salad, that's all we got. We don't have anything
What ma-
else.
What makes a person that eats meat more manly than a person that doesn't eat meat?
The fact
Hmm?
that you need
You ever-
protein
you
to
ever
be
think about
big
that?
and strong here.
I could kick your ass with my fucking pinky finger.
And you see him
Okay.
pull out a hammer that's got flames on the side of it. So I want to test that.
You are the least intimidating dwarf I've ever seen in my life.
And actually, with that, he's going to swing his hammer. No.
Can this be? Is this away from the table? You better not hit my food.
Oh no! At this point, you guys have stepped back. Like that. Like
Okay.
guys are away. Here. That is going to be
That's a
an 18.
What the?
What? the
Huh?
fuck?
What?
He's got to have like a 6 to strength.
Man is
Jesus Christ.
swinging at you.
Okay. Fine.
Is-
He hits me.
Guy Fieri's like level 20.
Right?
All right. Let's see
Oh.
here. I believe we do this, and then one more. So you take.
Nice.
gotta nerf it a little bit. Okay, wait.
That's a lot of calculating you're
You-
doing.
It is.
You
That's
take
scary.
13 bludgeoning and then 5
Ow.
fire damage.
Ow.
Oh.
Is he down?
No.
How
But
much
I'm-
fucking health do you have?
Very close.
And that's his first swing.
Can oh
First.
wait,
But before he swings next time, it's like, had enough?
Can I have a salad?
And he's making another swing.
I feel bad because we're just sitting
And
here
that's
like
a
munching
19.
on Red Bull.
I'm trying to like find a way out of this.
I'm gonna
I don't think I see one.
I'm
There
gonna
is
come up
one.
to the guy and like try to like wrap my arm around him and be like, "Hey guy, this is Flavor Town, right? So
There's no salads in Flavor Town.
you cooked up this nice big ol' meaty potato for me that I am just enjoying. I'm like gouging over it right now. It's just like fantastic, best thing I've ever tasted so far. And now, why don't you make this guy just like a potato, and like put like all of your flavor cilantro on it, because I know you got a lot of that in the back to flavor things up.
Is that you
And
see?
butter.
You're saying all this as he did the second swing.
Yeah, he's already
Yes.
swimming.
Already
I'm
got-
out. I'm out.
Oh my god, he's down.
I'm
yeah,
down. I'm down over
non-lethal.
fucking hell yeah.
This is non-lethal just because he's trying
Knock
to
the
kick him
fuck
out.
out.
Man.
Just murders him.
Can we like? How fast did this happen? Have we had any
Very.
time to
Oh,
react?
this
No.
happened in 6 seconds. This was quick.
Goodness.
Just like conk conk down.
Just enough.
Actually, it
Make me
was-
salad.
Yeah. Gunk. Had enough, make me a salad. Gunk.
Quite literally. All right. And then he swings the hammer back around into the chili pot, I might add.
Oh,
So
I
he's-
see.
he actually, again, the part of the fire damage was just from the heat of the chili.
It's a really hot hammer.
And so Rod just has like chili on the back of his, on his back and part of his head, as he's unconscious and is being dragged out by a couple other dwarves.
Well,
Damn.
I can fix part of that.
I just got taken to Flavor Town, boys. See you later.
And
Let's see how
actually,
this goes.
actually, let's see here, John. As you see the hammer go back in, you see engraved on it Flavor Town.
That's amazing.
As,
All I could ever
as-
ask for.
Worth
As
it.
Rod is getting,
All I could
100%
ever.
worth it.
I could die happy now.
as Rod is getting dragged out, I cast Prestidigitation to clean the chili off of him.
Okay, and do you guys want to call that it for the night? I think this is a pretty good stopping point.
This is a good stop.
I think that's a
That was
good
great,
place to
yep.
end it. It's
It's a
1
great
o'clock for
stopping
me.
point.
We'll pick up with you guys being able to talk to Smokey Ironhorn about his trauma.
We must
Yeah.
leave Flavor. We need to escape from Flavor Town, guys.
And go to Trauma Town.
Definitely. All right. Well,
All
wait
right.
a second here. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in so much tonight. This was a lot of fun.
Did
and
anyone
I
in
hope
the
you guys
stream say
had.
anything?
And I hope you had a great time watching it too. I'll catch you guys on Thursday. I will be streaming
We had
Cyberpunk
Han Solo,
2077
like,
for
say
RPGs
something
Thursday,
about
and
when
then
I was
Fall
like
Guys
kicking
Friday.
down
So
the
I'll see
door
you guys then.
and getting
All
the
right, have a good one.
19s.
I guess we can open the stream now because we wouldn't be seeing anything spoilery, right?
I have like
Yeah,
the
me neither.
stream like minimized.